Hey everybody, welcome back. Let's play some more Star Control 2. We got back to Maryland last night at like 1 o'clock in the morning. The flight was delayed a few hours, so yeah, we're a little tired. But we woke up around 11, got some ramen, so I think we're good to go. Alright, let's load the game up. When's the last time we played? The 21st. Hold on a second. Guessing that's the latest one, right? 1930? Yeah, it looks like it. Oh, right. That's right. We left off on the Chin Jesse. For whatever reason, it's not showing up. 1 second. Ah, gotcha. Boom. Why are our notes not showing up? That's weird. Yeah, that's really odd. Save it. Yeah, that's really weird. Close out Notepad++. No, it just doesn't want to show up. That is really weird. Just doesn't work anymore? Hold on. Yeah, it just doesn't work anymore. That is super weird. SE2 notes. Properties. There we go. Okay, that was odd. Alright, so what do we have left? We're with the Chin Jesse right now, so we have to go through their dialogue and then give them the sun device so they can evolve with the Murn. Make sure the Pekunk don't die. They're on their way to the Yeehaw. The Yeehaw are currently involved in a civil war. That's going to take some time, so we just have to keep tabs on them. And then we just have 3 more races really to find. The Druge, the Drudge. We don't have the location, but I know they're in Percy, and also the map that came with the game shows there's an unknown quote-unquote race. So, we know where they're at. And the Utwig and Supox, they haven't given us any hints to where their homeworld's at, or even where they're at, but I know where they're at. So, we're just gonna go over there after this. So yeah, let's do the Chen Jesu thing. What's up, boss? How's it going? Hey, Drakengard, how are you? Things are going well. Just got back from vacation last night around like 1 o'clock this morning. So, our flight got delayed. We had, my wife had some training in Texas. So I flew down with her just to hang out and eat, you know, yummy food from the food trucks. How are you? There's always an unknown. Good, man. How's the vacation? It was really good. It was really good. We left Saturday morning, drove down to San Antonio, got a rental car, and visited some friends in San Antonio. And then we just stayed up in Austin till Wednesday. Yeah, flew out Wednesday night, and got back at the ass crack of 2 o'clock in the morning, basically. Yeah. Yeah. Austin's a really nice area. It's the second time I've been there. We went there a couple years ago for my wife had a convention she wanted to go to, and we were only there like 2 or 3 days. But yeah, Austin, very nice city to visit. Super expensive if you want to live there. Like, the housing prices in that area are just astronomical. Like, I live in Maryland, which, you know, I consider it's a fairly expensive area too. It's got nothing on Austin. Austin is just beyond the reach of any mortal man. Yeah, houses in like the $500 to $6,100 range, all the way up to like $1 million. I've seen $1 million houses in Austin. So, which is weird because San Antonio is only maybe like an hour and 15 minutes south of Austin, and the houses there are like reasonable. You know, 150 to 250, around those lines. Yeah, it's ridiculous. All right, we have to talk to the Chen Jesu. That's where we left off. So let's go talk to them. I have to use my walkie-talkie. The caster? Yeah.
Once more you interfere with the process. Why?
We're struggling against the Ur-Quan. Can't you help us?
We cannot be of any assistance now. We are in the middle of the process. I will explain. After we, Chen Jesu, and Ur-Quan were defeated by the Ur-Quan,
Oh, shit.
their dreaded Sama There to
No? Hold on a second.
there.
There's a way to pause it. Same thing is happening here in Canada. Fun bucks. Yeah. Yeah, housing is definitely gotten more expensive.
I will explain. After we Chanjesu
There's a way to
and Mernherm were
There's a way to pause it. I just don't
I
know.
will explain.
Yeah. Oh well.
After we
I'll figure it out.
Chanjesu and Mernherm were defeated by the Ur-Quan,
Hey, Thrall.
we chose to be encased in a single slave shield on this world. As soon as the Ur-Quan departed, we began the process. We initiated a synthesis of our two species, our two cultures, one crystalline, the other purely mechanical. This process, fueled only by the radiant energy of our sun, will eventually produce a new hybrid race. And when the process is complete, we will crack the Ur-Quan slave shield and emerge from our chrysalis like a winged insect unleashed from its cocoon. Then we will be ready and capable to deal with the Ur-Quan, their battle thralls, and their dreaded Samatra.
Yeah, how are you doing, Thrall? This game, though, it's great. Yeah, my favorite game, Drakengard. My favorite game of all time. I was introduced to this back in high school by a high school buddy, and like I love this game. I love this game. It is such a fantastic game. Yeah, there's an HD remaster that I want to try that Dr. Goa, I don't know if he's in chat right now. He usually shows up for Star Control. But yeah, there's an HD remaster that I want to try out. And Peppy is making Ur-Quan Masters 2. They're part of Pistol Shrimp Games, which has the original 2 developers of the original Star Control. Hey, Senor, good to see you. That's probably my favorite game of all time, too. Zarilla, how are you? Long time no see. Yeah, this game is just, like, I don't know. They caught lightning in a bottle, I feel like. I mean, to have a game that's this good, this all-encompassing, in what, 94, I think? Yeah, it's just, they couldn't have made a better game. They couldn't have made a better game. My minor quibble would probably be the AI is a little unforgiving. Definitely unforgiving. Yeah, the AI is pretty tough, and there's really no way to turn that down. So basically, you just outfit your flagship with, you know, auto tracking hellbore cannons, and you're good to go after that. You end up not using a large portion of your fleet of ships, but Super Melee is fun with friends. Nice, some StarCon devs. Yeah, no telling how long it's going to take for them to make Ur-Quan Masters 2. Peppy does do development streams on Twitch, but I'm not sure where they're at in the process. When the AI hates you. Yeah, the AI is unrelenting, perfect aim. They are terrible. They are terrible. That's why I just pick them off from afar with my auto tracking modules. Yeah, I avoid combat until my flagship's maxed out because it's just too difficult otherwise. But why can't you help us now?
The complete synthetic hybridization of the Chanjesu and the Mernherm species will require approximately 35 of your Earth years. This extended duration is necessary because our synthesis mechanisms are dependent exclusively on the light of our sun for energy.
Can I show you guys my background? I found this a while ago on DeviantArt. I can't remember her name. Let me see if this works. Did that work? That did not work. Oh, here we go. All right, let's do this. Boom. Nope. No? Hold on a second. Display capture? Yeah, display capture. Boom. Yeah, she's actually, I can't remember her name. She's gone on to do actual, comic books and, gone on to do great things, but she probably made this sketch or this drawing maybe like 8-10 years ago. I added the little Star Control 2 at the bottom there. Yeah, but like before that, there was no logo. It was either on top right here or on the bottom. So I kind of just, got on Paint 3D and kind of just futzed around with it a little bit. But yeah, really good drawing from like 8-10 years. She actually responded on Twitter and she was like, yeah, I kind of just sketched it out. I wish I had more time, but she's really busy doing, stuff that actually, pays her. So, but yeah, pretty cool. Yeah, you can probably find it on DeviantArt if you're really interested. Okay. What if we could find some way to get you more energy? Would that speed things up?
What you describe is theoretically possible.
Yeah, pretty cool.
It would pose a great danger to us. The process must be executed as planned, or it may fail catastrophically. We would be destroyed. Yeah,
so we're going to give the Chin Jesu and the Myrna Herm the Sun device to basically microwave them exponentially so that they evolve very quickly to help us with the war. Yeah. Funny thing is, I've never actually played Star Control 1, which I've heard is just kind of just a melee game, right? They actually released it on Sega Genesis, of all consoles. I spent a long time trying to master the Supox Blade. Yeah, the Supox Blade has the ability to do strafing, right? Yeah. That's a good class of ship. The oars, I've always tried to get better with the oars. Like being able to aim that cannon while moving and shooting is just requires two brains, I feel like. We came here to find out what you're doing down there.
Though your ship's design is unfamiliar to us,
turret is very powerful and a very long range.
You are of human origin, and so we will share with you our reasons for accepting the status of Ur-Quan slave. In 2135, our great alliance burned within the crucible of sentience. Though our fleets of armed starships held back the hierarchy's grotesque armada for many years, in the end, the Ur-Quan unleashed a power upon us that was so overwhelming, we knew we would be annihilated if we did not submit. This unstoppable power, this ultimate weapon, was a huge starship,
the Sumatra,
an unstoppable battle platform built by the precursors in the ancient past. Your vessel shares some similarities in design to the Ur-Quan's battle platform, which they call Sumatra, meaning great trophy. The Sumatra was many times larger than your ship and bore weapons and defensive systems that made it invulnerable to all of our technologies. It remains a mystery to us why the Ur-Quan fought us for so long without using the Sumatra. But when they finally brought the ship into combat, the Sumatra incinerated our finest brood home vessels from 10 times our own ship's weapon range. We had no choices beyond submission or devastation. Before the Ur-Quan arrived to accept our surrender, we sent one last message to your people, a message suggesting that your species do as we Chin Jesu and Myrnherm plan to do. We would accept the Ur-Quan's demands and become slaves until such a time as we found a way to destroy or neutralize the Sumatra.
I don't know if they ever explained why the Ur-Quan didn't use the Sumatra from the get-go. Yeah. Maybe we'll find out. We really need advice from you.
Our wisdom is available. Detail your need.
How do you think we can defeat the Ur-Quan?
You must find some way to destroy the Sumatra. To do this, you will need a powerful weapon capable of destroying an entire planet. But that is not all. You will also require some way to distract the Ur-Quan, to give you the opportunity to use the weapon.
We have one of those two things. Yep, I seem to have acquired a Dinyari. What do you make of it?
We know the Dinyari only from legend, where they are described as the embodiment of evil and cruelty. If ever there was a devil, Captain, it was the Dinyari. However, if in fact the creature you possess is one of this ancient breed, its mental power may be useful to help confuse the Ur-Quan.
Yeah, we still need the Ultron bomb. I borrowed a device from the Mycon. Do you know what it is?
We do not recognize this device, but it appears to be a precursor tool which can radiate a great amount of energy.
Thanks, that's enough advice for now.
Though your presence here is a painful intrusion, we will always provide advice whenever you request it, Captain.
Goodbye, Chinjesu. Goodbye, Myrnaherm.
Goodbye, once and future ally, human. When the process is complete, and we emerge from our chrysalis, I shall tell your grandchildren of our conversation this day.
Interesting. I thought we were prompted to use the sun device, or were we supposed to just put 2 and 2 together? Let's do a new save. Let's talk to him again, maybe? Or maybe if we talk to the talking pet.
I was asleep, gathering strength for our confrontation with the Ur-Quan. This little interruption of yours has set me back several days. Now what is it?
What do you suggest I do now?
After I'd done a fair bit of exploration, I would try to find out what the Ur-Quan are up to. Discover who they're fighting and why.
Nope, he doesn't really provide us anything.
Goodbye, human.
Yeah, let's talk to the Chinjesu again. Yeah, like, I know we use the sun device, but do they tell us to use the sun device?
Your presence here is painful to us. What is it you wish? Though your
Nope, same dialogue.
Our wisdom. We do. It appears to. Though your
I guess we'll just use it.
here is a painful intrusion, we will always provide advice.
I didn't have the alien voices as a kid, so I'm always thrown off by them. Yeah, they're actually surprisingly very good. Yeah.
Goodbye once and you shall.
Yeah, okay. I mean, I guess they don't really tell you to use the sun device. So let's just go ahead and use it.
We are free. You have flooded our synthesis mechanisms with a wealth of radiant energy. What was supposed to take decades has been accomplished in seconds. The process is incomplete, yet we have emerged.
The Chimur.
We are the Chimur. Why have you interrupted the process?
There's a war, sir. We struggle to free all races from the Ur-Quan. We need your help.
Your need must be great for you to have risked so much just to bring us from beneath the shield. We were not ready, but this is now in the past. What is done is done. You are intent on stopping the Ur-Quan. Very well. We are prepared to assist you in whatever way we can. We must first tell you that even before we were placed under the slave shield, we realized that the only way to truly defeat the Ur-Quan was to first destroy their precursor battle platform, the Samatra. This vessel was responsible for the victory of the hierarchy over the Alliance. When it was brought to bear against our worlds, we could not resist it. This must be your priority. This must be your eventual goal. We know what is necessary to achieve this end, but first we must know what you have already learned. So we will scan the databanks and logs aboard your ship. There.
That was fast.
The process is complete. Now we can discuss what you must do. You need to locate the Ur-Quan's Samatra vessel. If you cannot find it yourself, ask those others who are near the Ur-Quan. Perhaps they will know. We have detected the presence of a Dnyari aboard your ship. Though the being is darkly evil and incredibly dangerous, The Tallow device you possess has effectively nullified the creature's power over you. However, it will do a most excellent job distracting the Ur-Quan long enough for you to approach the Sumatra and destroy it. To defeat the Ur-Quan, you must first destroy the Sumatra battle platform. The only way we can envision this occurring is for you to detonate a huge explosive device adjacent to the battle platform at point-blank range. We believe that the only weapon which can generate sufficient destructive force is a
Ur-Quan.
matter antimatter bomb, but we cannot build one ourselves. Return when you have gathered the resources we have described.
Yeah, I don't know if the voices were... I had heard that the voices were provided by fans, but I'm pretty sure they're voice acted, right? Like professional voice actors. At least as professional as they were back in the day. Because the 3DO version, I believe, had the voices. You seem to have superior technology. Would you share this with us?
We will provide you with the designs for a new class of fighting ship, the Avatar, along with enough shimmer to command however many vessels you may build. Avatar battleships are much more effective than our Broodhome or X-Form vessels. In competent hands, these ships can defeat any ship in space.
Can you give us further assistance now?
We cannot help you until you have gathered the necessary resources.
Okay, so we need the Ultron bomb first. Where can I find the super weapon you described?
There are rumors of such a device, a precursor planetary
The
tool
Utwig. Tell us where they're
to be
at.
found somewhere far towards the core, in the possession of a non-hostile alien race. We cannot provide any more information at this time.
Far towards the core. Which the core would be, like if I'm looking at the map, the galactic core, it would be like in the middle. Which would be near Betelgeuse, Metis, and Camelopardalis? Yeah. Farewell, we'll be back when we've got everything we need.
We await your return.
Yeah, he did say go talk to people near the Ur-Quan, so that would probably help us. Or at least give us the information we need. Okay, so let's go back to our notepad. Okay, so unknown race, obviously that's a Druge. We've give the Chenjesu the sun device. We gotta check on these two. It says find bomb near galactic core, right? Or did they say the Sumatra was near the galactic core? Yeah. Well, we know the Utwig have it. And I forget how the Supocs are involved. Yeah. Okay. So let's go talk to some races to see if we can get some information. Yeah, let's do that. Let's do that. Alright, where are we at? How are the Pakunk doing? The Ilrath, we already tricked into going to fight the Thradash. The Pakunk are still on their way. The Yeehaw are still having their little civil war. Maybe if we go talk to the Umga. Well, Thradash are hostile because we stole the Aqua Helix from them, so they're not going to help us. But maybe the Umga. Yeah, we can fly around. We'll fly around. Let's portal. Yeah, because I don't think there's any other people that would help us. Pakunk, maybe. The Vux, I think, would attack us. Yeah, the Umga might help. Well, actually, hold on. What about this? Let's talk to Dinyari.
Hello! Echo! I am the master of the universe! Oh, hey, Captain! I didn't notice you on the viewer there. I was just, entertaining myself in this lonesome, cold container. How may I be of service to you?
What do you suggest I do now?
Once I knew some general information about the Ur-Quan, I'd probably try to find their weak spot. Every race has one.
Okay.
Goodbye.
Maybe if we go, like, attack a Ur-Quan ship or a Korra ship, we'll be good. So let's go do that. Oh, shit. Converse.
Begone, humans. We would very much like to tear off all your digits and be entertained fitting them into your orifices. But we are on an evil jihad and cannot be bothered killing you at this time. Perhaps later.
That's right. Since we tricked them, they won't actually fight us. Yeah, let's go talk to, I don't know, the Umga. Maybe the Araloo. Maybe the Ur-Quan. Yeah, let's see if we can actually get the information legitimately. Where are we at? What's a good portal? Well, we can get portal to talk to the Araloo. And then we can go talk to the Umga nearby in Portal C. So let's do that. Manifest. Devices. Portal spawner. Yeah, let's go talk to the Araloo. They haven't said anything since we got this portal spawner from them, so they might actually be useless. Yeah, they give like no information. Hyperspace theme. Yeah, this game has a fantastic soundtrack. I do want to dip my toe into the 3DO soundtrack and the Precursor remix, but the original soundtrack is just so good it's hard not to just fall back on it. Maybe when I play the HD remaster, I'll try the 3DO version.
Hello, we are.
Yeah, the Araloo don't give any information. I really like the originals, but yeah, the originals, it's just so good.
Good.
Okay. Let's go to C. Well, not C. Let's go, maybe M? Maybe go to M. That way we can talk to the Ur-Quan first and the Umga second. Yeah, let's do that. To the bottom. Should be at the bottom here. Yeah, I don't even like the 3DO menu either. Like, they substituted the text here for just icons. One of these days, I'll get a 3DO and a copy of Star Control 2. Also, I'd like to see if I can get Ur-Quan Masters working on my Steam Link so I can play it in the living room on my 55-inch TV with surround sound. That would be fun. So far, I've gotten it to cast a video, but the controls just don't work very well at all. Where are we at? There we are. Okay. Let's just, I don't know, wander in here. See if we can find someone to talk to us. Yeah. Really just the Umga, and maybe the Vux. Let's try it. Yeah, we've got so much money. We don't really need anything. Oh, we're trying to do this without buying info from the Melnorm. The Melnorme, by the way. Yeah, I've made a list of info that I haven't gotten. I'm sure you can get it in dialogue somewhere, but somehow I just missed it. Hello, sir. May we converse?
There is something wrong here. Something which makes my sheath retract and my talons ooze. I sense the ugliness of 1,000 evil thoughts. and I have located
it looks like
the
Melnorm.
source of these fetid emanations. They come from aboard your vessel. Foolish renegade human, why have you come here? All that you have found is your inevitable punishment. We will give you no more warnings, renegade human.
Okay, they're not going to help us. Yeah, well, the funny thing is, the Melnorm, I think, call themselves the Melnorme, but your commander back in Seoul calls them the Melnorm. So it's not exactly consistent. I also said Yehat, not the Yehat. Yeah, I always said Yehat as well. You aren't much of a listener, are you?
A final command, human. But it is more of a plea. Your insubordination has guaranteed your death. There can be no alternative. But your species has not yet crossed the threshold of disobedience that would require us to decimate Earth. You have survived combat with us before. You may survive the ensuing battle. If this happens, leave. Return to your home. Await our arrival there. If you interfere with us here, we may lose the doctrinal conflict with the Korra. If we are defeated, you are defeated as well. The Korra will be unleashed. They will begin a genocidal orgy, cleansing all known sentience. They will crack the slave shield around Earth and reduce the surface of your blue world to cinders.
Oh, right, I was just reading them as a kid because I didn't have the voices, so I was just guessing. Yeah. Yeah, that's the fun thing about English. There are no rules. So it's kind of impossible to predict how a word is going to sound versus like Spanish, Japanese, all the vowels sound the same. So yay, English. Okay, so the Ur-Quan did not give us any information. So we're just going to destroy them.
Launch fighters.
Yeah. The Ur-Quan ships are actually way easier than the Korra. Yep, see, look at that. Look at that aiming job. Yeah. Easy money. Easy money. Okay, so the Ur-Quan aren't going to help us, so maybe the Unga? It's our Ur-Quan. Let's get out of here. Yeah, I had the disc version. And actually what I'm starting to discover is there are differences between Star Control 2, the original, and this Ur-Quan Masters version. Some dialogue is either missing or has been changed. Especially when it comes to finding the Mycon homeworld. If you talk to the Mycon often enough in the original, they'll actually give you the coordinates for their homeworld. Versus this game doesn't. And I don't know if they took that dialogue out because they didn't have the voice acting for it or what. But yeah, definitely kind of confusing. Okay, this is Umga space, so let's go talk to the Umga.
You must make haste, human earthling. Sooner you go to our home at Beta Orion, sooner you shall receive your reward.
Nope, they're not going to help us. Yeah, if you go to their homeworld, they give you like 500 bio data, but then they end up ambushing you and becoming hostile. So they're kind of useless. Yeah. They really don't provide any. We can always go back to Soul. Let's go back to Soul. Because Araloo are no help, Thradash are hostile, Ur-Quan are hostile, Korra, I guess they won't really tell us anything. Maybe we can go talk to the Vux. And let's go talk to the Vux. I don't think they'll provide anything. Oh, shit. The hell? That was weird. Let me load the game. I think if you stand still for too long, you just auto portal back, which is weird. Okay, L is, I think, over here, right? Yeah. Yeah, let's see if the Vux have anything to say. The Vux have nothing to say. Maybe we can go back to Seoul and talk to the commander. Usually the commander provides good info every time you do something story-wise. Yep. What am I doing? Yeah, let's go find a Vux. They don't really like us, so they probably won't be of any assistance, but we'll give it a try. Yeah, if this doesn't work, we'll go back and talk to the commander. And if we still get no info, then we'll just go to the Druge homeworld. It's on the map, so technically we're not cheating, because the info is there. I don't think this is it. Is it? No. We don't need any goods. Their homeworld's Alpha Serenov, right? Yeah, let's go that way. Thought they'd be like in this system, but they're not. Yeah, we're actually getting close to running out of time here. I think in 2158 is when the big war between the Kurza and the Korra starts. So we may have to start accelerating our timeline here and stop messing around. We only have 3 races left. We have the Drudge, the Utwig storyline, and the Supak storyline. And then we can go finish the game. That looks like Vux. Let's go talk to them. See if they have any info. Ooh, why is that a rainbow planet?
Greetings from Vox, the last word in life form destruction. To gain an intimate knowledge of our engines of war, simply place both hands over your eyes and count to 3.
Let's see. Why are you so hostile? We seek to more learn.
Vomitous without making. Why don't you heed?
We already killed Admiral Vex. Yeah, there's nothing useful here.
Watch everybody. We're going.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't think anyone's gonna give us info. Yeah, these guys are so easy with the maxed out flagship. And these Vux ships are not exactly very fast either. Yeah, they have a short range laser and like some gunk that they can spit at you that will slow down your ship permanently. Let's go talk to the Oars and then we'll go to Seoul. And if we don't get any info from any of the races, we'll just go. How much fuel do we have? We're good on fuel. Good on fuel, good on crew. Yeah, because how many, we have the Aqua Helix, we have the Clear Spindle. I think we just need one more item, right? To make the Ultron. Yeah, I don't think the Oars are going to help us. Or maybe the Cyrene? We can always go to talk to the Cyrene.
I am here, and you be then.
Nope. Same dialogue.
Hell do you know? Then...
Yeah. Yeah, if you ask them about the androsynth, they'll attack, and they become hostile. Where's Beetlejuice at? Is it over here? No? Over here? Beetlejuice, yeah. Alright. Last alien race. Then we fly to Seoul and talk to the commander. He said talk to the races near the Ur-Quan. We're talking. Nobody's saying anything. Yeah, we're almost there. Yeah, we'll probably reload our game just to save us some time here, because I don't want to butt up against this timeline too much. I can't remember how much longer it'll take me to get towards the end of the game, but I don't want to chance it. All right, let's go talk to the Siren. I don't think she has anything to say after you complete the Mycon storyline. But maybe.
Success, Captain.
Oh, there we go.
The Mycon's fleet is in shambles. Justice is ours. We have revenged ourselves against the heinous Mycons. They fell for our trap so completely. When they approached Ur-Quan 1, we were hiding behind its moon. As they approached, their ships broke combat formation in preparation for their hideous implanting ceremony. We waited until they were fully dispersed around the planet. Then we attacked. The standard Mycon tactic would have been to speed out of orbit using a gravity whip maneuver, but the pod ships refused to abandon their slow-moving deep children's spore pods. They remained in the gravity well, and we sliced them to ribbons. They must have lost a dozen ships to their own stupidity, running into their own plasmoids. The rest? Well, we took care of most of them, in our own special way. And Captain, now that we have taken our revenge on the Mycon, we give you our starship officers and penetrator designs so that you can add our ships to your fleet.
Okay. So what happens now?
I expect I'm going to be pretty busy for the next few months, overseeing repairs to our fleet of penetrator starships and preparing some kind of defensive system for this starbase. If and when the Ur-Quan return here, we want to have a little surprise ready for them.
Yeah, the penetrator starships have a interesting design. So what's new, Talana?
Not a great deal, Captain. You seem to be the biggest source of excitement around here. I've had requests from just about every officer under my command to be transferred to your Earth starbase to serve under you. If I wasn't running this starbase, I'd be first in line.
So we have our own harem. Is there anything else I can do to you? For you?
Captain, the next step is to pull down the slave shield from our planet. In my opinion, the only people who could do that are the Chenjesu. And as far as I know, they are under a shield of their own. Actually, I'm just dodging the real issue, Captain. Your agenda really has only one item. Destroy the Ur-Quan hierarchy. How to do that? I'm not sure. But I know you can't take them head on, even with that amazing ship of yours. You will have to find their weak spot, and then strike it with everything you've got.
Yep, so she's not going to help us. Goodbye.
Goodbye, my human.
Yeah. Nobody has any idea. Let's load. Let's get out of here, go back to Seoul, and see if our commander can help us. I think I know which portal it is. Nope, I lied. It's that portal. Okay. This one? This one. Yeah, I wonder if it's possible to defeat the Sumatra ship without Yeehaw or Pakunk, without using Yeehaw or Pakunk ships. I feel like that would be too difficult, because I don't know any other ships that work well enough against them. The Chimur, kind of. Yeah, we haven't had an update from the captain, so let's get an update on the Chimur.
Ah, Captain, I'm glad you're back. I know you're busy, but I've got some news. We have made a formal alliance with the Chimur. Their ships can now be built in our shipyards.
Oh, their ships are so good. Can your scientists analyze what I've acquired since my last visit?
The analysis reads as follows. Subject, talking pet life form. Data, this creature is physiologically identical to the so-called Ur-Quan talking pet with one notable exception. It is highly intelligent and evidences strong psychic capabilities. Initial AIQR test rated it well above human super genius, though immediately after we made this shocking assessment, its scores dropped to the normal-subnormal range. Interviews with the subject have shown it to be cooperative, though a Class 4 pan-species psychological profile places the creature far into the furtive, hateful domain. There were also some disturbing incidences where we talked about roses, daisies, and other pretty flowers. Summary, everything's okay, nothing to worry about with this cuddly little guy. Not one thing. That's the end of our scientist report.
Funny. Yeah, I don't think they have historical data. No. Yeah,
Fine.
No. He doesn't really have any information.
Try to avoid getting gruesomely killed, Captain.
Yeah. Okay. Let's load back up on fuel and crew. And actually, let's get some Chimur ships. We don't need the Shofixti ship anymore. We don't need the Aerolus ship. I've never used them. Nope. Yes. Shofixti ship, no. We'll keep Captain Fliffo and the Pakunk ships. We'll keep the Ur ship, just in case. Get some Chimur ships. Nice thing also about the Chimur ships, they hold 42 crew, so we can kind of cannibalize some crew from them anytime our starship gets hurt. That's it, right? Yeah. We'll do 2. Yeah, the Spathion are a slave shield, so they're not going to help us anymore. I think if you don't have Pakunk ships, at the end they'll actually show up and give you some, but we'll keep them just to be safe. Okay. I guess we're departing. Yeah, and I guess we'll go to Persei. Yeah, let's do that. Let's get out of here. Top left. Top left. Is that top left? No. No, wrong one. Do we have the... Yeah, we have the egg case. So we should be able to use that to trade to the drudge for whatever the key item is. I think it's a ruby something, maybe. Alright, so an unknown quote-unquote species in per se. So let's just go. The Drew ships are actually really cool ships, so they're basically floating shotguns, but if you can aim them right, they do a ton of damage. Let's do a different save. Druge.
Attention, alien starship. You have arrived at the central trade world of the Crimson Corporation, home of the Druge. Be welcome and take advantage of our excellent deal. We know that you have Mycon Deep Child egg case fragments.
There we go.
Would you consider trading them to us for a shiny new Mauler starship?
Nope.
We note you possess the Vortex Spawner. In exchange for the simple device, we will give you 3 Mauler starships and fill your fuel tanks at no extra charge.
It's hard to take anything they say seriously when they look so unabashedly evil. The horns, the red eyes, the chains. What can you tell us about this trade world?
This is the heart of our operation, the vital core of the Crimson Corporation. 1,000,000 deals are made here each day, perhaps more. You would be wise to take advantage of all our services, Captain. You will not find better deals anywhere.
I'd like to make a purchase.
Since this is your first time trading with us, Captain, allow me to explain our standard operating procedures. We will sell you fuel, ancient artifacts, even our own Mauler starships. All that we ask in return is that you assign some of your crew to serving here at our trade world on a permanent basis.
Yeah, slaves, basically. Gee, isn't this kind of like slave trading?
No, Captain. Slaves have no choice in their destiny, no freedom. We would never accept the permanent assignment of one of your people unless we knew that they had granted you the rights to make such a deal.
God. Well, what would my crew members do here?
People as skilled as your flagship's crew will receive immediate posts in our Starfleet. They will serve alongside our own true starship personnel, sharing every duty.
I'm ready to make purchases.
Excellent. Let us begin. Our inventory presently includes the Rosy Sphere, an ancient precursor artifact of unrivaled beauty and mystery. Yours for the amazing bargain of only 100 crew. The Trident of Wimbley. Not just one, but fully 3 mystic prongs give this artifact its awesome capabilities. Are you strong enough to master its power, or will it master you? Cost? 100 crew. The glowing rod. What unearthly powers will you gain when you hold this coruscating step high above your head and scream, Kai Lai-Chi Lai? And it can be yours for only 100 crew. As always, we also have an unlimited supply of exceptionally high-performance starship fuel at a cost of 10 crew for 10 units of fuel, as well as a freshly assembled Mauler starship, which we will trade for 100 of your crew.
Yeah, you never want to trade crew to the Druge, because the minute you trade one over, the cost of the crew goes up. Because right now it's normally, I think, three monies per crew member, but I think it shoots up to like 10 or 15 if you do slave trading. Yeah, the Mauler, we don't need the ship. The Trident, I believe, is pretty useless. Glowing Rod's useless, but the Rosy Sphere is what we need.
I stride to the sphere's containment vessel and pull it slowly from its ancient cradle. The dust of centuries has made a gentle well. There, it has come free. Now, into your hands, I place the ancient sphere. Do you feel that, Captain? Has the warmth already penetrated the skin of your hands into your soul? Well, it soon shall, Captain. Just try.
Oh, wait, hold on a sec. Oops, I didn't mean to do that. I thought I was going to trade the egg case. Wait a minute.
Are you? We are.
Oops, I didn't mean to do that.
I accept that in exchange the agreement. There is.
Wait a minute. Yeah, let me reload. I didn't realize I sold crew. Yeah, they're not happy. Let me skip past the dialogue and tell him I'm never gonna sell him crew, and then maybe he'll switch to dialogue and ask for the egg case.
You, well, we know that you have Mycon. Would you? We again.
I'd like to make a purchase. Slave trading. No. I'll never sell my crew to be your slaves.
This is a great loss for us both. But we will not make an exception in your case. However, please try to be receptive to what I am about to say. We have taken the liberty of entering your ship's computer system to investigate the agreement signed by the Earthling volunteers who serve aboard your vessel. As we expected, we found that they have promised to obey you, Captain. Under every circumstance, no exceptions. You are fully within your rights to deal with us in our required manner. Should you change your mind, we will always be ready to work with you, Captain. Since this allows all that on it, this would.
That's weird.
Returns.
Yeah, there's a way you sell the egg case for the Rosy Sphere. Maybe I go talk to them again? Let's see. It should show up on the map now, yeah.
It's all right. While I still feel I should Rouge statue, while
new
I
dialogue.
am sure, Captain, that you would never make this foolish mistake, I still feel I should warn you about one of our laws. Specifically, Rouge Statute 3429, subsection A86. Definition of starship derelicts. Simply put, Captain, this statute recognizes that the universe is an inherently hostile place, and any ship which is unable to defend itself incites violence, usually because someone will try to take the unarmed ship by force. Therefore, any unarmed vessel in our space is defined as derelict and is available for salvage by anyone.
Basically no man's land.
Since this is we all that we on it. No.
I'm done buying for now. Huh, maybe I need to go talk to the Utwig first? Yeah, maybe I need to go talk to the Utwig first. Yeah, let's go up here. That's where they're both at. The Pekunk are getting close to the Yeehot. I hope it's gonna be okay. So basically, if we encounter the Drudge in hyperspace, they're going to attack us. That's what I got from that. I wonder. We just talked to one of their ships, what happens? Will they attack us here? Let's see. Whew, 4 of them.
Greetings, friend and fellow explorer. I am an officer of the Crimson Corporation. We are the Druge. We are delighted to make your acquaintance and hope that we can do business together. Should your desires be similar, please hurry to our main trading world at Zeta Persei 1.
What can you tell us of your culture, your species?
More than a culture, Captain. We are an organization. The Crimson Corporation. Our corporation seeks only to improve our quality of life, and does so via the dribble-down effect.
I will leave now.
Until we...
Well, let's see. Yeah, I thought I could give them an egg case. Whoop. Get out of the way so we don't actually... Yeah. I have an egg case. Maybe I just need to use the item? That would be weird. Let's see. Let's go back. Yeah. Maybe I need to get an actual... Maybe it needs to say Mycon egg case? That might be it. Let's see. Let me see. Oh, shit. That was terrible. Terrible steering.
We hope how can you wish to know more about us.
More stuff.
Excellent. After all, knowledge should be free. Eh, Captain? Let's see. About us, well, we are the Crimson Corporation, and the Crimson Corporation is us. When the corporation's earnings are up, our quality of life soars and our benefit packages improve. The further up the ladder you are, the more you profit individually. When times are hard, the corporation must cut costs, usually by laying off employees. Since everything on our world is corporation property, this means any ex-employee is instantly trespassing and is guilty of stealing corporation property, such as air and sunlight. The only appropriate penalty for theft is to feed the furnace.
Ooh. Yeah, that's right. They recharge their shields by burning crew members.
Until
Egg case fragments.
very
Yeah, maybe I need to actually... Yeah. Maybe I need to go back and get the Mycon egg case. But I thought this This looks like an egg case. Weird. Let's go talk to the Utwig and the Supox. Where are we at? Okay. Or maybe I can go get another egg case. Let's see. Let's see if it lets us. Let's go back to the Mycon area. Yeah, it's almost December of 2157. Yeah, we have less than a year. Okay. I think I picked one up at Beta Brahe, and or maybe Epsilon Scorpii. But there is another one. No. I think in this one. It's Gamma something. Gamma Brahe or Gamma Scorpii. So let's go do that. Yeah, I think maybe we had to show the egg cases Cyrene earlier, and she took it and used it for a trap, and so we all have our fragments. Maybe. We'll see. Yeah, all we gotta do is find another shattered world. The Pekunk are looking none too... get away, get away, get away. Shattered world. There we go. Dispatch and get it. Near an unusual volcanic fumarole, we found a fragment of some kind. We'll bring it back. Let's see if this is different from what we have. No, it's an egg case. Well, that's freaking weird. Ooh. Probably have to fight something as we get out. Yeah, we're gonna have to fight something. Nope. Oh, we made it out. Yeah. Why don't they want to give us a dialogue? What was the portal again? E? E. Yeah, weird. Maybe I'm doing things out of order. Maybe I need to talk to the Utwig and the Supox first. Let us pass these guys without sucking us in? Yeah. Okay.
We are there. Out the road. It's caught a glow when you hold as with.
Yeah. Huh.
Aside from your
oh, here we go.
It has not been made clear to you, Captain. Aside from your crew, there are certain items which we are willing to trade for. Specifically, these include vortex spawners, hyperwave casters, and the tough fungal mats discarded by the Mycon Deep children as they penetrate the planet's crust.
Okay.
We are... Captain, a special deal.
Here we go.
A bargain unequaled. Instead of the usual payment we would give for this item, what would you say to a different exchange? We would like to trade your commodity for a highly valuable precursor artifact, the Rosy Sphere. Its origins are filled with wonder, and its powers are uncontestable, though subtle. What is your response?
So I wonder if I got this new dialogue because I got another egg case or because I left their star system. Tell me more about this artifact, this Rosy Sphere.
Its genesis is lost in antiquity, along with the race who created it.
I'll have to test it out offline.
Precursors. Note how the device glows, how it throbs, pulsing slowly, bright, then dark, like the heart of a slumbering god. Captain, this artifact has been in our possession for eons. Vast brutal wars have been fought over its possession. The offer we make to you here today is quite unique. Do not make a hasty choice.
He's definitely a good salesman. I accept this unusual offer.
You are indeed a wise young human. The Rosy Sphere is yours.
Hey. Okay.
Very well. Until next.
Now we have it. Let's save that. Save that under a new save. And I'll go back and try the Druge dialogue to see if I can proc it without getting another egg case. Rosy Sphere. Alright, we got the Rosy Sphere. Now let's go... Yeah, let's go talk to the Utwig and the Supox. The Yeehaw are still fighting? Ugh. I hope the Pakunker are gonna be okay. I didn't realize their civil war takes so long. Top right. I think it's this one, right? No. This one. Yeah, they don't really give you the location of the Utwig or the Supox. That's interesting. Yeah, because if you didn't know any better, you'd probably try this area, and maybe down at the bottom here. Yeah. Alright, well, whatever. Let's go... Libre? Zeta? Sure, let's go to Zeta. What does a map look like? Let's see. There's nobody here. Yeah, nobody here. What kind of world is this? One planet? It is... Oh. Yeah, it's not a bad world. But we're looking for aliens. So let's go, here maybe? Yeah, the Utwig are over in, Perseus, I think? No, Aquari? Ah, somewhere. They're somewhere in here. Dude, where is everybody? Probably not here, right? Nope. Libre. I know if we go to Aquari, maybe we should just go there. Because they're definitely over there. Yeah, let's do it. Let's do it. Hey, Sean, how are you? Yeah, let's go to Aquari. I know the Utwig are somewhere in that general area. Or if we see something in hyperspace. we'll do that. We're getting close to the end, Sean. Very close to the end. We have really 2 more races. 2 more alien races to meet. Hopefully the Yeehaw here at the bottom fix their civil war and the Pakunk don't die. I don't know if the Pakunk will die if the Yeehaw are still in civil war. They probably will, in which case I need to warp over there and help them. Yeah, they're just moseying on over. Yeah. We might have to reload a previous save, but that's fine. Yep, still walking. This should be the Utwig, which they are by far my favorite race. Yes, it's them.
I suppose as a courtesy I should extend an appropriate greeting. On behalf of the Utwig Proctors, I truly hope for your sake that your day has been better than ours, although this really isn't saying that much.
This is Captain Senior Hefe representing the Empire. Senior Hefe, please respond.
What good would that do? I mean, why should we? We agonized for hours, wondering if it was a cruel twist of fate or simply a serious case of butterfingery. The lifetimes that have been spent in the pursuit of the elusive answer to this deceptively simple question has driven many of us down the dark road of self-destruction. Indeed, even as these words strike the ears of any who care to listen, the real question is, does it matter? I cannot say. I wallow in a quandary, unable to determine what better atones for my part of the great sin. Should I engage in slow and painful self-termination? Should I commit myself to a long life of painful self-flagellation? Should I throw myself with enthusiastic verve at the problem of collective annihilation? I do not know. Even now, my mind writhes in anguish of indecision, lest the outcome be inadequate.
I detect that recent events have not gone your way. Why don't you start at the beginning?
All right, I'll try. But you know, it really doesn't matter. After all, we have a famous Utwig saying. When one loses the reason for existence, one tends to get less motivated. This goes hand in hand with the painfully appropriate credo, we broke it, so we are paying for it. Of course, this isn't really accurate. The situation is so much more hideous. Imagine, if you can, holding within your hands the answer, only to have it taunt you with its former potential. Ah, cruel irony. The loss of the Ur-Quan grieves us all.
Yes, of course, the Ur-Quan we grieve. How sad. Now, what was it again?
Bah, it doesn't matter. Besides being of no concern to you, I find discussion of this matter, well, distasteful. The Ur-Quan was not the only thing which assures total and complete meaning of life for you and I. It is universal. I'm sure that you two are aware of this thing, if only in legend. It granted us all limitless power and knowledge. It has been since, well, rendered inoperative.
Because someone dropped it. Just because you busted your ultra thingy, don't be a bunch of crybabies. That reminds me when my pet dog Splib ran in front of a rock chipper.
You are kind. If we could wield the Ur-Quan to resurrect your Splib, we would. But I suddenly am overcome with waves of depression. I must retire now to perform rituals of anguish. Waves of trauma wash across my being even now. I must go.
Alright. The Pekunk are still on their way. They're still on their way. Aquari? I feel like, well, I mean, let's go to Aquari. Seems like a big system. They're probably in there. Go to the first. This is all cold. Oh wait, no, that's green. Green in the middle. Probably that wig, home planet, right? Nope, but it's a rainbow world. Ah, okay. That is what, the second rainbow world we found? Do I actually have? Well, I guess I don't even have it listed. Well, we can just drop it down here. Rainbow World, Gamma Aquari P1. We don't really need anything from here. Just the info is good enough. I feel like the Pekunk might die. So I'm gonna start doing some more saves, just in case that happens. Yeah, they're still moving, but the yacht are still trying to figure it out. Delta Aquari, maybe? Probably if I talk to another ship, they'll give me the home world. But he was just too depressed. Lots of times in this game, you have to talk to the same alien species multiple times to get any sort of useful info. There they are. Alright, let's go talk to them.
Just go away. Leave us to ponder our grief.
Mm-hmm. Do you know anything about the enslaving Ur-Quan?
We know nothing of this species that you mentioned. However, while we are on the subject of evil and powerful species, we have encountered a particularly gruesome race that seemed to come from the direction of Arcturus. When we hailed them, they responded with mighty weapons that sent our delegation to their deaths. Lucky fools. The aliens' dark, crusty battleships are capable of guiding spinning mines into almost any location.
Oh, the Korra.
And should an enemy get too close, a fiery corona emerges to inflict fearsome damage. In our skirmishes with the race who called themselves the Korra, we found that by using our own shielding capability, we could sweep through the mines, absorb the corona, and then get close enough to the dark ships to give a lick of our own. In truth, however, they are very powerful and ruthless. When the Korra started to press toward our home world, we thought that our deserved punishment was being administered.
Give us the homeworld coordinates.
But then, a mystery? They suddenly became disinterested and veered away. Bah, confounding frustration. With the Ultron, I could speak knowledgeably on this subject. To have this quality torn from our grasp emphasizes how meaningless our existence really is. This lack of meaning is what drives my species to the serious contemplation of a quick end.
Yes, that is really a pity. So what more do you know about the Korra?
Your query once again painfully reminds me of the Ultron and what it was for the universe. I could tell you all and correct all that is wrong in the universe. All I can tell you is that the Korra live to kill. Their stated purpose is to seek out new life and new civilizations and then annihilate them. We seemed to qualify as such, and that is why it is puzzling that after pursuing us with some tenacity, they suddenly turned away and headed toward Craterus. All this speculation would be unnecessary if only we had saved the Ur-Quan. It would not have taken much. A diving catch, a thrown pillow, even a fuzzy wumpus would have broken the fall satisfactorily. Indeed, a panel convened to analyze the possibilities concluded there were at least 623 ways that the Ur-Quan could have been saved if we had been prepared. Let us cease our discussion concerning these matters.
Oh, man. A truly unique set of events put you in your current state, am I right?
Huh, to say the least. Our past is one of a glorious and proud people, coupled with a cataclysm that rocks the universe to its very core. It all began when the chimps rose from the murky bog, and the Utwig emerged as well. In these primitive times, we cavorted about our world, oblivious to any sort of higher purpose. We took everything at face value. Meanwhile, the tendrils of the chimp infiltrated the vast sky canopies of Faz, and then the veils fell. Suddenly, the Utwig were stunned by a collective realization. All immediately and urgently donned veils of every description. Hides, leaves, shells, rocks, even living growls were donned in the early days. You see, the face is the mechanism that expresses many of the primitive qualities that hinder sentience. Now rid of constant reminders of greed, rage, hatred, and lust, the wisdom of the Utwig was no longer hampered by constant reminders of the primitive urge. Over many generations, mask etiquette was refined to a rock-solid foundation of our society. Sure, the morality riots were expensive, both in lives and infrastructure, but the result was better mask regulation. Specification from your basic mask of grueling but necessary activity to the most highly decorated countenance of stellar representation. These were clearly defined, recognizing the importance of flexibility. Clear-cut and efficient procedures for revision and redesign dealt with the few anomalies. From that moment, when we covered the source of our intellectual oppression, we knew that it was a grand purpose that defined our destiny. Are you still listening? Our entire development as a sentient species was coordinated to coincide with the appearance of a remarkable device, the Ur-Quan. We were oblivious to its tragic implications.
All right. Yeah, absolutely fascinating. But what exactly do you mean by tragic?
In order for you to truly understand the situation, you need to know more about the Ur-Quan and its unique capabilities. You see, when the Druze discovered the Ur-Quan, they knew that it was ours. The Druze were compelled by intrinsic universal direction to take it to where it has always belonged. They brought it to us. Oh, the Ur-Quan! It assured total and complete meaning of life for all. The universal. With the Ur-Quan in hand, I could sense not only your motivations and desires, but your purpose. I could act upon these things in ways that would most likely seem mysterious, if not, well, daft. Years later, you would herald our participation in your development as the turning point for your species. The Druze were only one of the few to benefit in this way. Even now, they are puzzled by the way we rewarded them for the delivery of the Ur-Quan to its correct place. In 24 years, 2 months, In 3 days, they will all dance the dance of jubilation. Indeed, the Ultron has allowed us to fundamentally change the Druge forever. The Supox, too, received many benefits from our use of the Ultron. They can testify to its power.
Sounds like things were going pretty well, so what happened?
Yes, things were perfect. What happened is, well, it's difficult to talk about. But I saw it happen. I witnessed the Chin's-Ra celebration. I felt the Ultron fill the empty place that I did not know was there. I saw the Grand Proctor pass it to, well, they say that the chief crew did not know that it was so heavy and slippery. Perhaps it was a combination of factors. Some who have reviewed the records claim it was actually a conspiracy. The Commission investigation officially stated that the Ultron was rendered inoperative by the fall to the ground. Yet many feel that the whole story has not yet been told. As it struck the ground, I saw its glow fade, and then the painful void incapacitated all. Ludwig immediately donned the mask of ultimate embarrassment and shame, with a vow to wear it forever. Bonfires all over Foz consumed all but this mask. No other mask was spared. The visage of ceremonial orations, in all of its contexts and revisions, as I'm sure you understand, all of the courting masks, from the clever and intriguing veil of flirtatious prancing to the infamous lewd monocle, all consumed by the hungry flames. Even the most fundamental fixtures were committed to this irreversible fate. The mask of natural bodily excretions once hung in every lavatory. Most of the public facilities have removed the disposable mask dispensers, but every once in a while I still see such a repository, always empty. At that time, many suggested that we use the precursor relic as a form of self-punishment. The proposal was that we collectively go to the second moon of the sixth planet of Zeta Hyades at coordinates 850.3 by 937.2 and use the ancient planeteering device to end our existence. After much discussion, we decided that we deserved to suffer. We can use the bomb if we ever decide the time is right. In the meantime, we atone for our grievous mistake with our collective misery. I suddenly sink into a chasm of depression.
Yo, Star Control. Hey, Knuckles, how are you? We now terminate communication in a civil yet efficient manner. Yeah, Star Control 2, my favorite game. I played and beaten this game several times since it was released in the 90s.
As do we. Go now with neither malice nor joy.
Doing alright, I love this game. Yeah, it's a fantastic game. Yeah, I'm actually trying to beat the game without getting information from the Melnorm. And not using any previous knowledge, but it's actually kind of hard. Because they don't really give the location of the Utwig, they don't give the location of the Supox, and then the Druge you only really see on a map. So, yeah, it's interesting so far. But, yeah, we're getting close to the end. We have all the key items, we just need the Ultron bomb made. Let's save it right here, I think? Yeah. Let's go talk to the... Actually, I don't think that's the right planet. Yo, this game is definitely my top 3. Grossly underappreciated, though. Yeah, they're actually making a sequel, the original developers. If you go to Pebby, Twitch, he has a Twitch stream where he's developing Ur-Quan Masters 2 with the original developers of Star Control 2. Yeah, no idea when it's going to be made, but they're working on it. I don't really need this. Is this not there? Well, there's a Supox. I don't know if the Pakunk are going to die. Yep, so I've heard, yeah. Yeah, I'm also trying to figure out if, right now the Pakunk down here are moving towards the Yeehaw. The Yeehaw are still doing a civil war. I don't remember if the civil war needs to be completed for the Pakunk not to die, because normally the Yeehaw will kill the Pakunk. But yeah, I don't know. So I do need to go... Well, hold on. Let's go over here. I don't think this is our home planet, but let's see. And I think the game ends in 2158, so we only have less than a year. I don't need... Yeah, we don't need any sort of minerals or anything. Like, everything's maxed out. Like, we're just doing straight up story stuff. You've actually speedrun this game. Really? Oh, interesting. Yeah. Yeah, this is kind of a fun run. Like, I don't remember everything about this game, but I definitely remember lots. Yeah. Like, these are my notes so far, right? So I've got the home worlds, and I'm kind of like trying to annotate like where you're getting them from. Like, either from dialogue via like the map, or like the Ilrath, they gave you their home world if you talk to them enough times. Stuff like that. Yeah. Starcom Nexus looks like it was inspired by Star Control. Really? Starcom Nexus? Alright, I'll have to check that out after the stream. But yeah, so we just got done talking to the Utwig. They said the Ur-Quan is here. So I think we're gonna go this way. Yeah. Lots of things were inspired by SC2, part of why it's so underrated. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I do remember getting Star Control 3 back when it first came out and being so infinitely disappointed. We found the Utwig. Check back with Yeehaw after the war. Find the bomb near the clock. Okay, so let's find Zeta Hayede? Hayede? No, it's right there. Boom. Zeta Hayede? Hiatus. Okay. Yeah, this game is just fantastic. Yeah, super underrated. Really just ages very, very well. Though I'm starting to notice there were some differences between the Ur-Quan Masters, which I'm playing right now, and the original Star Control 2. Like, some of the dialogue has been changed. Like, particularly with the Mycon. But yeah, the speedrun is a lot of fun because there's basically no barriers in this game if you know exactly where to go. So for instance, I can get the portal spawner in the first 15 minutes and beat the game in under an hour. Best time at 56 minutes. So how do you get, because for the Sumatra, and granted, like, it's been probably a year since I've played through this game before, but how do you get past the Sumatra, right? Because I understand, like, you get the portal spawner from the Araloo, and I'm guessing you get... what, you get like bio information by just like tagging all the rainbow worlds to get fuel, and then you go and what? Because I know you, well, at least for me, whenever I fought the Sumatra, I would always use the Pakunk ships and I would always use the Yeehaw ships. And is that like part of the speedrun, is getting those? Because you can get what, the Spindle from the Pakunk for free, Threadash, you can get the Aqua Helix by sending them to fight the Ilrath. And then what else? You need a Mycon egg case to get the Rosy Sphere. Yeah. And I'm not sure what else. Yeah, I usually do everything. I can't remember what's optional, what's not, except for the key items. I use Utwig ships to beat the 3 Ur-Quan and 3 Korok Guardians, but for the Sumatra, there's a built-in thing where turning on the Cyborg skips the fight. Oh, really? I had no idea you could skip the fight. Alright, let's, Planet 6, hold on a second. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, which is the big green planet. And then Moon 2? Moon 2, yes. Yeah. Yeah, I'll have to try a fun run, but kind of a speed run. Yeah. Like, for me, the longest part is the beginning. With mining minerals, upgrading your landers, upgrading your flagships, that sort of stuff. Yeah. Once that's done, you can just portal spawn everywhere, skip through the dialogue very quickly. Oh, okay, so this is the Udwig homeworld?
Attention, alien vessel! This world is under the full jurisdiction of the Utwig Proctorate. We extend a subdued but civil greeting.
By the way, the Utwig, my favorite alien species. I love them. I've been wanting to stream my speedruns at some point. Yeah, you should. Yeah, I do remember seeing a speedrun on YouTube. I don't know if it was yours, but yeah, it was like under an hour. For what purpose do you linger at this location?
We are the stewards of the bomb. We keep it from those who would use it unwisely. In addition, we are prepared to act under the direction of the Proctorate, should we decide to make a final atonement for our most grievous blunder.
I actually only mine one planet outside of Sol. There's one in Airloo Space that gives like 3,000 RU, and all the other credits I get from selling the free ships you get. Oh, gotcha. Okay, so you just skip mining altogether. So do you still buy all the technology from the Melnorm? This must be a pretty special bomb to have you all keeping an eye on it.
You are correct. It is a relic of precursor origin. It has the power to destroy entire planetary objects, perhaps even galaxies. The Utwig have been entrusted by fate to watch over this device so that it will be used in the way that it was intended by destiny.
No tech. I do use Rainbow World data for Melnorm Fuel, though. Oh, okay. Gotcha. Yeah, I'll have to check. Is your YouTube channel the same as your Twitch name? I'll have to check it out. Tell us about the bomb. What's the scoop?
During standard exploration procedures, we came
Oh, you don't have anything on YouTube? Oh, okay.
to be an ancient precursor supply base. It had been dismantled and appeared to be empty. In the staging area, there was a collection of what appeared to be refuse. During the cataloging of these various items, this device was discovered in a damaged container. From what our scientists can tell, it appears to be a planeteering tool capable of reducing moon-sized objects to particulate dust clouds. We believe that it was either accidentally forgotten or simply left because of a lack of room on the departing vessel.
Have you played Star Control Origins? Wow, that is pretty neat. May we have the bomb?
Yes, it is a remarkable device. It is understandable that you would like to possess it yourself. Our mandate, however, requires that we maintain full control of the bomb.
Oh, please, can't we have it? It would make us really happy.
No, we are sorry. You cannot have the bomb. Besides being against our orders, imagine what would happen if for some reason our proctors decide to use it to destroy our civilization. How would we explain its absence?
Played Origins a little bit. Something about it didn't click for me. Also, it didn't run super well on my laptop. Yeah, I played it from start to finish. Is it as good as Star Control 2? No. Nothing's ever going to be as good as Star Control 2. But, I mean, it was a good offering. It was definitely way better than Star Control 3. I think we still have to talk to the Supox first, right? We have an urgent need for this device. Give us the bomb.
We cannot relinquish control of this instrument of power. You cannot have the bomb. Any attempt on your part to change this current arrangement will be met with fearsome Utwig resistance.
Definitely better than SC3. Yeah, SC3 was a turd. This bomb is pretty dangerous. You guys are crazy. I'm getting out of here.
Don't worry. Hey! I laughed! How could I do that? Now I sink into a depression that leaves me speechless.
I do eventually want to circle back and play Star Control 3 again. 15. How are the Pakunk doing? They're gonna die. I feel like they're gonna die. The Yeehaw are still in a civil war. I don't remember how long it takes. Alright, let's go talk to the Supox. I thought there was dialogue where we could tell him we could fix the Ultron. Maybe we gotta get the Ultron from the Supox first? Oh, God, I don't remember. SC3 did have some good parts, though. The Dak Tak Lak Pack and Katang dialogue was really good. Yeah, the Killimify and Destroyify, right? Was that one of them?
You have arrived at a most inopportune time. Collectively, our species is dealing with a great remorse. Nevertheless, in order to foster a spirit of interspecies goodwill, we will pull ourselves from our intense cycle of self-analysis and offer this greeting, which we hope will suffice.
Yeah, the base building in SC3 was just not. Ugh.
The bomb may have been left here by mistake. We suspect that if activated, it will turn this entire planet into nothing more than an expanding mass of tiny dirt clods. The Utwig have considered carefully that perhaps it would be best to use this device to put us out of our collective misery. Although this may sound extreme, I will point out that our mishandling of the Ultron is a disaster of epic proportions.
Let's get out of here.
Don't.
Yeah, I think we have to talk to the Supox first before the Utwig will let us get the bomb. I think that's it, right? There's no new dialogue. Yeah, one thing I've noticed about this game, if you're trying to find the homeworld of a race, talking to them multiple times will generally help. Nope. Nope, same dialogue. Okay, let's, yeah. Okay, let's go talk to the Supox. Yeah, the dialogue for the Mycon, you're supposed to, if you talk to them often enough, they'll give you the coordinates of their homeworld. But in Ur-Quan Masters, it doesn't look like they do, versus the original, people say that they do give coordinates. I think it has to do with maybe something related to the voice acting. Yeah, get the Ultron from the Supox, fix it, give it back to the Utwig, and then they'll let us have the bomb. Are the Pakunk gonna die? We're about to find out. Yeah, I didn't realize the Yeehaw Civil War lasts so long. Maybe I just always did it early? Not the bomb protectors, yeah. Yeah, we'll see what the Pakunk do. Hey, it's Doc. How are you? I was looking for the Supox. Surprise stream? Yeah, well, I got back last night around midnight, and I normally stream on Tuesdays and Thursdays, and I'm off today, so I was like, let's go ahead and do it. Yeah, Knuckles, I've been taking notes, as I've been playing. At the bottom here, I've been writing down, info I didn't get. For example, Alpha Serenov is where Admiral Vex is. You don't normally get that information. The show fixed used to just say Beta Mira. And then the Mycon egg case doesn't really tell you where it's at. You kind of have to find it. And then the Talos shield. I guess if you talk to every race multiple times, you'll get that. And then there's really no prompt to use the Sun device with the Chenjesu. So, yeah, I've just been taking notes. Trying to see what information is given via dialogue and what, can only be just stumbled upon versus talking to the Melnorm or buying information from the Melnorm. Not here, is it? Delta Liberate? No. I'm guessing it's over here. We got notes. We got notes for days. Yeah. Yeah, Doc Knuckles, who's in stream, speed runs this game. He said his best he's gotten was like under an hour, so about 56 minutes. Back from dinner. Last I left, you just freed the Chimur. What did I miss? We got the Rosy Sphere from the Druge. We talked to the Utwig. They told us all about their sad and depressing lives and how they dropped the Ultron. And now we're going to go talk to the Supox to fix the Ultron, to give it to the Utwig, to get the bomb, to blow up the Sumatra. Yeah, and hopefully the Pakunk down here survive. The Yihad are still in a war. And they're not here. They're not here. I feel like they're going to die. I have a sneaky suspicion that they're going to die. There you are. Yeah. Let's go talk. Whoop.
Greetings, fellow carbon creatures. May your roots always be well watered.
I'm Captain Junior Hefe 1 from Earth. We come in peace.
I am Captain Ala La. We come in peace.
I've done playthroughs to free the Chimur ASAP, but you don't get the unlimited RU. Our starship is called Blue Origin.
Our starship is called the Tender Shoot.
We are the Empire of Senior Hefe 1 from Earth.
We are the Supox Utricularia from Earth.
Yeah, you don't get the unlimited RU until you get the bomb installed. Gotcha. You're from Earth? Hey, are you just copying whatever I say?
Oh, yes. We apologize for the confusion. Our home world is also called Earth. Or more properly, Fleck, which means perfectly good and nutritious dirt. Earth is pretty close, is it not?
Why do you copy our speech and mannerisms?
We learn and we adapt. We are symbionts. Our first step in making friends is always to copy them. This is our idiom.
Personally, I suck with the Shamir ship, so it was never worth it. I still free the Shamir ASAP because the Avatars are the most consistent way I've found to beat the Druge and Unga fights. Yeah. Glad so it works my faves. Well, they do say imitation is the sincerest form of flattery. Yes. Yes, it is. Symbiotes, how interesting. Please tell us more.
Our kind evolved on a beautiful planet, orbiting the one.
I do like the Utwig. Never use the third ash.
From the canopy of the great jungle to the shores of the azure seas, our species has flowered and grown well. Early in our evolution, we adapted to exist in symbiosis with other hardier life, both flora and fauna, who supplied us with nutrients, while we supplied them with reproductive assistance.
Or just use your main ship to take out most until you have the bomb. Yeah. That would require unlocking a lot of technology, though, right? And if you're trying to speed run it, you're trying to get through it as fast as possible. Red Ash are probably my favorite race, but in terms of ships like the Chimur, the Androsith, and the Utwig. Yeah, I don't remember what the Androsith ship looks or plays like. I'm drawing a blank. Yeah, I remember what the Chinjesu ship looks like. Don't remember the Mernherm. Yeah. Ship I've actually had the most success with in Super Melee is the Ur-Quan. Yeah, the Kurzos ship. Yeah, that's a good ship. Just launch fighters. Just launch fighters. Come on, plants can't be intelligent. Our top scientists and science fiction writers have proven it.
Yes, this has been confirmed by our people as well. Strange, is it not? Many of our people regard this inconsistency as proof of our divine origin.
The Androsith is the red and blue ship that does the melee rocket. Oh, yeah, that's right. Looks like a thimble. Are the Utwigs friends of yours?
Oh, yes. We have a strong cultural bond with the Utwig. They have been the foundation around which we have grown our starfaring culture. We are not only allies, but we are also friends. You should go meet with them. They could use some excitement. You see, they are a little depressed and morose right now. Usually they're most festive and fun.
Melee was never meant to be balanced ship to ship, but fleet to fleet. Yeah. Yeah, melee's fun. Melee's fun. Oh dear, what has caused the Utwig such distress?
They broke their Ultron.
They're so maternal. Ultron? What's an Ultron?
The Druge, the cruel, foul trading race who sold the device to the Utwig, called the device the Ultron, and claimed that it would give the Utwig superpowers. Unfortunately, the Utwig believed the Druge and bought the Ultron. However, the device did make the Utwig very happy. Of course, we didn't tell them what we really thought of the Ultron. That they were vapid fools to buy a piece of junk for a planet's ransom. We went along with the falsehood, and in doing so showed our own stupidity. Then, one sad day a few years ago, the Utwig Proctor dropped the Ultron during a particularly energetic and festive ritual. Now the Utwig are morose and depressed. They feel they cannot ever achieve greatness because they lost the powers of the Ultron. They even gave the broken device to us, saying that they couldn't stand the sight of it anymore. We are worried that the Utwig are so depressed that they may use their ultimate weapon. Here, you take the Ultron. Maybe you can do something with it.
That was easy enough. The Mernherm have a transforming gimmick. By default, they move fast, turn poorly, and fire off weak homing missiles. By pressing special, you swap to another form, which moves slowly, turns quickly, and attacks with a powerful laser. Oh, okay, gotcha. And there's ships like the Shofixti and the Zokpot pick that are just straight up bad. Yeah, I mean, you know, every so often you get one of me or my friend would get a tongue attack with the Zokpot pick ship, and it would do a lot of damage. That was fun. The Shofixti ship is considered one of the strongest. Really? Yeah, it has been, like, seriously, the last time I played Melee was in the 90s. Zokpot Pit are good against the Black Ur-Quan, but damned if I know why or how. So bad that I let them die like dogs. Yes, yes. Poor time management on my part led to the Zokpot pick dying. And potentially the Pakunk now. If I remember correctly, the best ships in competitive are the Androsit, the Slylandro, the Druge, Shofixi, Korra, Melnorm. Oh yeah, the Melnorm ship. I didn't even think about that. Chenjeshu's ship is cool. It has that kind of like you shoot out like an orb and it like blows up, right? Thanks, I think. What do I do with this Ultron?
We thought that if we could get the Ultron working again, it would cheer them up. So, we tried to figure out how to fix the darn thing. Or at least get some of the flashing bits working again. But for all the falsehoods, the Ultron is some kind of artifact, and we could not synthesize the necessary replacement parts. Perhaps on your journeys, you will find the elements necessary to repair the Ultron. Then you could give it to the Utwig, and maybe they wouldn't be so depressed.
I've heard the Supox and Utwig ships are really powerful. I do really like the Utwig ships. The Supox is just cool because you can strafe. Now do I go to Procyon to get it fixed? Or do I just do this? Yeah, I think I just... Perfect Ultron. Okay, yeah, I don't need to talk to anybody. I don't need anybody to help me. Does my talking pet have anything new to say?
Oh, it's you. I was sleeping. What do you want?
The end is nigh, so sad. Yeah. What do you suggest I do now?
Once I knew the Ur-Quan's critical weakness, I would try to discover how to exploit this flaw. I would learn what was necessary for the task.
Yeah, same dialogue.
Goodbye.
Nothing new. Interesting noises in yard. Yeah, almost like a horse. Hello, hey, Caffeine Terry, how are you? We are very close to finishing this game. Are the Pakunk gonna survive? I don't remember if the Bekunk survived, if the Yeehaw are still in a civil war. Or Yeehaw? Yeehaw. They're Yeehaw to me. Alright, let's go back to Zeta Hiatus. We'll talk to an Utwig ship, not the people on the planet. Give them their Ultron. They'll give us the bomb. I think we go back to Procyon, talk to the Tremor. Yes, they do. Oh, wait. Yes, they die? Or yes, they survive. If they were not in a civil war, then they would not survive. Gotcha. Okay, cool. So I've only killed one race. The Yeehaw. Music and voice. Yeah, their voices. Yeah. What are they? Irish? Scottish? I think the Bekunk is what lets the Civil War work. Oh, so the Bekunk actually has to get over there to kind of resolve it. Scottish, yes. Scoots. I think the Bekunk joined the Civil War on the side of the rebels and turned the tide. Yeah, okay. Yeah, let's get going. Yeah, the Supocs actually don't really have a big role in this game. Like, you talk to them, they don't have a whole lot of dialogue. And then they give you the Ultron, and that's it. Yeah, that's like literally their role in this game. And one Aussie. Freedom! Yeah, Pekunker just chilling. Yeah, the game ends in 2158, right? But depending on your actions in the game, you can prolong it. Yeah, the Supocs are very forgettable. Yeah, you meet them towards the very end. Like, look, I had maybe, what, a 5-10 minute conversation with them. They gave me the item I needed. 2159. Oh, okay, so I had plenty of time. Green planet. Yeah, they don't really send you on any sort of quest or mission. They're literally the Utwig's buddies. Fortunately, I have to catch the VOD. Got an appointment to run to. All the best, Captain. Good luck. All right, number one. I'll catch you later, Doc. Death March starts in February. Okay, so I've got over a year.
You have arrived.
Oh, oops. Oh, hey guys, guess what we've got? We've got the Ultron. Want to see it?
We are the stewards of the bomb. Taunting us buys you nothing. Go now.
You're right, I gotta talk to the ship. Oops. Not the actual planet. You can also delay it by a year. Once you ally with the Supoc/Utwig, you can send them to attack the Korra. Oh, nice. Hey, Huff. Let's go hang outside. Maybe we just go in here. No? No ships? Come on. Yeah, I've tried just delivering the Ultron to the bomb plant to save time, and it does not work, unfortunately. Yeah. One thing that always confused me, Knuckles, about the Mycon area was I always thought Beta Brahe was the homeworld, but it's not. But, like, it's the only thing that's really given. Their homeworld is actually, is it Gamma Scorpii? Scorpii? Don't remember. Dude, where are these guys? Am I just gonna sit here? Maybe? Epsilon Scorpii, yeah. Yeah, there was never really any hint given to that. You kind of just had to find it. Though I think in the original Star Control 2, if you fight enough Mycon ships, they tell you where it's at. But in Ur-Quan Masters, they don't. Right, it's a special place, not the homeworld. I'm just gonna fly around until I find an Utwig ship. There they are. Come here. Yeah, I'm surprised the Cyrene don't tell you where the Mycon homeworld is. Yeah, they just Beta Brahe is the only hint I get. I mean, maybe the Melnorm tell you, but yeah, kind of weird. Yeah, there was a forum thread that said that the Mycon will tell you, give you coordinates in the original version. Converse.
Just go away. Leave us to ponder our grief.
Hey guys, guess what we've got? We've got the Ur-Quan. Want to see it?
Yeah! Should I set my gaze upon such a sight, I might suffer sleepless nights for years on end. It is a symbol of the collective Utwig failure. It is our ultimate tragedy.
Hey, DRS.
Ah! Every divot, every crack on its surface is etched forever in my soul. Remove it from my sight, lest I purge my... Hey! That is not the devastated Ur-Quan. It is the image of the Ur-Quan before. A trick? A trick? Oh! I had no idea that any species could sink so low. How dare you try to manipulate me with that cheap stage prop? Why, it's not even... Hey! Wait a second. It looks like... Can it be? Yes! It is!
Yeah,
a miracle!
I played it before DRS.
Happy day! Joyous occasion! You have our eternal thanks, good captain. You will be immortalized as the blessed figure that delivered unto us our future. We will revere your very likeness. Let me take the Ur-Quan. Yes, I feel the link, the knowledge, and the power. It seems that there is much to do. Indeed, it seems that you should proceed to the second moon of the sixth planet of Zeta Hyades and take what you find there. We no longer have need for it, but the Ur-Quan reveals that you will. I thank you for your part in the grand scheme. We now recover that which is ours via destiny and proceed to perform our essential service for the universe. But wait! The Ur-Quan throbs and whistles. Matters of significance are being relayed to our brains. It has been so long since we communicated with the Ultimate in such a manner, but slowly the truth is revealed. Our destiny. We have been directed to join with our Supak's allies and attack you. No, wait, that's wrong. Sorry. We attack your enemies, the Ur-Quan and the Ur-Quan.
I don't know why I found that so funny.
That's not right either. What? Oh, okay. We must strike only the black ships, only the Ur-Quan. Now, Captain, we must leave to prepare our battle fleets. Wish us luck.
Yeah, I played this before DRS. The Melnorm are really a band-aid for all the info the game doesn't give you. Yeah, I'm trying to play without the Melnorm info, but it's actually kind of difficult. Yeah, it's kind of difficult. Like, dialogue, in-game dialogue, and the map that the game comes with is what I've been using. But yeah, they don't really tell you where the Utwig are. They don't tell you where the Supaks are. Yeah, there's some things definitely you have to look up. Yeah. This is the part that makes the death march happen. Oh, I didn't realize this was a trigger event. Blind runs are so much fun to watch. Yeah, so far I've gotten 2 other streamer friends of mine, Nix242 and Retro Camelio, Retro Gaming Junction. Yeah, they both stream a lot of retro stuff, but they both played Star Control 2 on stream for the first time. Maybe last year, maybe this year, and they both really enjoyed it. So I'm happy that they enjoyed it. Yeah, so I'm doing my part too. This dude sounds familiar. Yeah, DRS, you might have heard it when Nix was streaming it. Oh, that map is cool. My first exposure to this game was Ur-Quan Masters because I'm young, which doesn't have it, but I had the map as a PDF at least. Yeah, Knuckles, the original game had its copyright protection was you had to look at the map and it would give you coordinates and you'd have to type in what the system was. My buddy who introduced me to this game had played and beaten this game so often that like 50% of the time he didn't even need the map to know what star system the copyright protection was asking for. Yeah, he was kind of insane. What were those channels? I might check out those playthroughs. You can also find them on YouTube too. So I'll just type in Nix242 and Camelio RGJ. Camelio might also be under Retro Gaming Junction on YouTube. But Nix242 should be on Twitch, same name on Twitch and YouTube. Yeah, and I also, have been posting my playthroughs on YouTube. If you would like to follow, just a thought. Okay. Yeah, we're going to Zeta Hiatus. Oh, wait, look, the Pakunk disappeared. Did the Pakunk die? Did the Pakunk die? They're not there. I feel like they died. Unless they somehow combine with the Yeehaw. Oh, hell yeah, that's great background content. I'm an artist and I like having streams, videos in the background, yeah. Yeah, I just like listening to the Star Control soundtrack. Yeah, I think the Pakunk are dead. Oh, maybe you should check on the... Okay, alright. Yeah, I do remember, like, the Yeehaw reuniting with the Pakunk, but I didn't remember if the bubble disappears or not. Alright, let's go. Hey, Zaibu. Thank you for the raid. Hey, raid. Hey, raid peoples. How are you guys? What were you playing? We are doing a fun run of Star Control 2. I've beaten this game several times since it was released in the 90s, and it's just such a fantastic game. I usually give myself like a year between playthroughs, and I don't know, it never gets old. It never gets old. And I always forget things / learn new things whenever I play. Sean is our flatulence expert. Doing Kingdom Hearts that people voted, really? I have never actually played through a Kingdom Hearts game, but maybe I should. It has such a huge following. And I know there was definitely, some years between the sequels, right? The original Kingdom Hearts came out on, was it PS2? And then there was like a large gap between Kingdom Hearts 1 and 2. And then you had some like spin-offs or prequels on the DS. Yeah. Alright, let's go get this bomb. I believe the entire collection's on PC now. Remastered, so maybe I'll check it out. The Utwig and the Superbox are going to fight the Korra. That's right. You should save. Oops. Just in case the, Oh, right. That's right, the Druge are here. Let's go over here. 1843. You can save on the screen too, yeah. Yeah, so what do we have left? We have... If you have not played this game, the Zaibu, it's a fantastic game. Especially if you like retro PC games. I mean, this was weird. I don't understand this. The Chimera told us there was a bomb near the galactic core. I think they mean the Sumatra. But we found the bomb. Well, we found the bomb. We have to check back the Yeehaw. I think we have to check back with the Chimera. And then, win game. Okay. Alright, let's get back to it. The galactic core is the top right? Really? Because if you look at the map... Oh, you're right. You're right. You're right. I did not see the arrow. I did not see the arrow. Yeah. I just saw galactic core in the center. Yeah, like, I don't know if this will show. Yeah. Yeah, 2 galactic core. And actually, I just noticed they misspelled galactic. Yeah. But yeah, the galactic core points an arrow this way. Okay. Alright, that makes sense. Yeah, because the bomb is up here in hiatus. Yeah. Damn. Look at that. Reading is fundamental. Alright, let's cap that. Boop, gone. Can't believe this is a 1992 game. Yeah, it is a classic. It is a classic. There's obscure dialogue saying the rainbow worlds point towards the core, and they're in the shape of an arrow towards the top right. Oh, really? Okay. I think I've only found 2, maybe 3 rainbow worlds. I never really keep track of them. I always have to figure it out every playthrough. Yeah. Okay. Let's converse with the Druge.
Fancy meeting you here, Captain.
This game's beloved for a reason. Yeah, it's great. I found out about this game by watching a Let's Play by Grimmeth. Does Grimmeth do a lot of retro streams? I don't think I know his or her channel. Druge Starship Captain, justify your presence here.
We, the appointed representatives of the Crimson Corporation, merely come to obtain the fair and reasonable payment for our goods. We traveled to this region of space years ago to sell the useless Ur-Quan device to the Ur-Quan. We knew even then of the weapon on the surface below us. This was to be our price. But the Ur-Quan used a clever ploy to cheat us. I had convinced the morose Ur-Quan fools that the Ur-Tron was the answer to all of their pitiful dreams. Powers? The Proctor's wine. Will it give us the powers we crave? I assured them that, yes, the Ur-Tron would give them the second sight. The Ur-Tron would allow them to see into the past and the future. The Ur-Tron would slowly imbue each of them with unique secret powers of great significance. The Ur-Tron would ensure that their race's huge potential for greatness would be fulfilled. Then a mistake was made. Enough foolishness. We will take the precursor device from the surface and then leave. Thereafter, I may see fit to bequeath the entire planet to you, Captain, for your invaluable services in the past, provided you leave now.
Grimmeth is his YouTube and Twitch channel. Okay, yeah, I got a tab open with his Twitch channel. I'll check it out after the stream. This precursor artifact does not belong to you. It's rightfully ours. Stand aside.
Liar! It is we who are the genuine owners, not you, Captain. Those many years ago, when we offered the Ur-Tron to the Ur-Quan, how they capered and laughed at their good fortune. Fools. Then they begged to hold the device, just for a moment. To close the deal, I permitted this. A grievous mistake. The moment the High Prompter touched the Ur-Tron, her body arched and her eyes rolled back in her head. She began to babble meaningless phrases and howl like a beast. We had expected the Ur-Quan to fall for our sell, to buy the useless device, but never with such gusto. Their self-doubt and lack of clear reason left them vulnerable to our every manipulation. But then, the Proctor's body relaxed, and her eyes slowly closed. When they reopened, her visual orbs shone with a wild and frightening light. This is all we could have dreamed of, and more, she intoned. And now, Druge, as to your price. I opened my mouth to speak, but before I could utter a word, the Proctor interrupted. Wait! The Ur-Tron feeds your thoughts directly to me. Do not speak.
I love this part.
I know what you desire. What could I say? That the Ur-Tron was a farce and could do no such thing? I was stunned and silent. The Proctor continued. You Druge of the Crimson Corporation desire an object of great antiquity, something of secret function and value. Very well, it shall be done. And with that, we were led to a small vault. The Proctor ceremoniously opened the door of the vault and explained that because we had been of such great service, all of the treasures within were now ours. Inside we found a hodgepodge of ancient and useless artifacts, a glowing rod, an absurd trident, and more such junk. I could see no way to salvage the disastrous situation at that time. But when I heard of you, your travels, and your foolish quest for freedom, I realized that you could be the agent of our justice. And lo, it is so. You have heard our justification. It is valid and unassailable. Now go, and do not return.
If you guys have not yet... Hey, DRS, thank you for the sub to Zaibu. Appreciate it. If you guys haven't yet, I haven't played this version, but there's an HD version of Ur-Quan Masters on SourceForge. Yeah, I definitely want to check out the HD remaster just to see how it plays. I love how the artifacts he describes can be bought at the Druge's trading world, meaning how the player reacts to this scene is very different if they bought those artifacts, especially if they paid in crew. Yeah, there's what? Two or three junk artifacts? The glowing rod, not a sickle, a trident, and something else. Yeah, it'd be really funny if Ur-Quan Masters 2, those artifacts became useful, or like key items for something. Regardless of your feelings in this matter, we will now take the device.
No, you will not. We know your soul, young captain. It is no brighter than ours. We acknowledge our greed. We revel in it. You are the dishonest one, hiding your shame in shadows. You fabricate justifications, rationales. In the end, we are just the same. But now you stand in our way. You will not be moved. Therefore, we will add your true name to our ledger of hatred. But first, die, child, die!
You know what? I do have a shout-out option that I just keep forgetting to use, so let's go and just do a shout-out. Can we do that? Does that work? Hey, look at that. Contra. That's not... Is that Contra? Contra 1?
The bullets. Nice.
I feel like that's Contra 1.
Bullet Man.
Yeah. Oh, such a classic game. That was the first game that I learned the Contra code. Super Contra. Ah, okay. This game does such an incredibly good job of making the world feel real, believable, and interconnected. Yeah. I mean, it's also like there is a time. You don't just have an infinite amount of time to do whatever. Like, the world is moving on versus like games like I don't know, like say like Skyrim. There's like this big world event. The world is going to end or be taken over, but you know, you can kind of just do whatever. Do as many side quests as you want, and there's no hustle. There's no threat of losing the game. Feels like an actual world. Yeah. Like, I like it and hate it, you know, at times. Like, Fallout 1 and 2, Fallout 1 definitely had it. You had to find the water chip. That was stressful, because I felt like I wasn't making progress fast enough. I usually use my flagship for everything. So let's do it. Oop. Okay. Woo. Oh, they don't really do all that much damage. I took out 5 crew members. Garbage. Oh. Okay. Alright, he's whooping me a little bit. That's fine. I have plenty of crew. Not a big deal. Whoop, whoop. Oh, you're a dick. I wonder if it's physically possible to mine out the whole galaxy before the Death March game over. I don't know. Ooh. Ooh, almost hit me with that. Mine out the whole galaxy? Probably not, right? Because you're burning through days as you're going between planets, and there's just so many. And I think you also burn time when you land on a planet, right? Boom! Perfect landing. We found a huge precursor device on the planet's surface, a giant black cylinder set within a simple defensive grid. We've already neutralized the grid. Well, actually, Jenkins just drove through it by accident, but that seemed to work. The artifact is covered with precursor script, and although we can't translate all of the writing, it's pretty clear that it is a warning, repeated again and again. The energy output of this artifact is scary. It rivals all of our ship's engines at Redline. If I may be so bold, Captain, I would advise that we do not experiment with this device until we are back at the starbase. We shall now return to the ship, with the black cylinder device carefully stowed in the cargo area. Yeah, so in the speedrun, the only ships I have access to at this point are Earthling, Pakunk, Araluf, Spathi, Ors, Cyrene, and Chimur. Can't really upgrade the flagship like that, so Chimur is the only fast and viable option. Yeah, makes sense. Alright, now that we've got everything, I think we can just go... Well, we can go talk to the Yeehaw and then go to Sol, right? Let's go do the Yeehaw first. Alright. That way we have their ships available to us. I think we need to do that. Ors and Earthly are semi-viable, but too inconsistent. Yeah, the Ors is just, it's too hard. Quasi-portal. What's the closest? Bottom right? Yeah, because if we talk to the Yeehaw first, then we go back to our commander, we should be fine. Warship is really scary in the right hand. Yeah. Like, the AI hands, the computer, is very good. It's Gamma Serpentis, right? I wonder, how long will the Supox and the Utwig last? The AI in this game with this damn aimbot. Yeah, impossible. That would be the one quibble I would have about Star Control 2. There's no difficulty setting for the AI, and the AI is ruthless. Makes the Druge and Ur-Quan fight so much harder. Yeah. No one should have that good of aim. Are we good, guys? Talk to me.
Human, you shall never be fully comprehending the damage you're doing now to our Yeehaw culture. For fully 2,000 years there's been peace between the clans, and now you have cast the ancient seed of dissension between our beaks. The bloody wars of ascension are renewed, and you are the cause, Captain. While the Zeep traitors may be your allies, Captain, I can be assuring you that we of the Zeep Starship clan are wanting nothing more dearly than your death.
Uh-oh. So how's the revolution going?
Do not be worrying yourself, Captain. Victory is almost within our grasp.
This voice actor did such an amazing job, especially for not being... I think they all, for the most part, did a very good job. There are, like, you know, maybe 2 or 3 that I'm not thrilled about.
No, ye must pay for your crimes.
So, did I mess up on the Yeehaw storyline? No, that was bad. Oh, they don't win the war unless you... Oh, I thought at some point... let me just escape out of this. Let me get him to turn around. Oh, he's coming. Yeah, I thought at some point they would win, because I know they start talking about reuniting with their Pakunk brothers. Yeah, not the actual homeworld. Am I gonna get another attack?
It's the human agitator who would see her radiant majesty pulled from the high perch. You will rue the day you devised this wicked scheme. Do not be worried.
That's not it.
No.
Am I not in the right area? Get you to turn around. Ooh, he's going fast. He's going fast. Woo. Huh. Am I not in the right area? You're in both spheres, so you're getting both. Yeah, I figured I'll just wait. $68 crew.
It's the human.
Nope.
No.
Get out of the overlap and head into the dark purple to meet just rebels. Okay. Yep. I'm gonna have to go through 2 or 3 encounters just to get moving.
It's the...
Yeah.
No.
Oof. He's gonna get me. Maybe? Nope.
Welcome to you,
there we
human
go.
friend and ally. The revolution has begun and clans flock to our cause.
How's the revolution going?
We have claimed the royalist traitors from 5 systems, and even the Veep Creep clan is joining with us against the false queen.
Just unlucky, yeah. Do you have any ships available to join our fleet?
We are honored to help you, Captain. We shall attach 4 Terminators to your fleet immediately.
Sweet. Would you share some information with us?
Of course. What knowledge do you seek?
How were the Shofixti defeated?
As we abandoned the Shofixti to the oncoming Ur-Quan armada, we watched the situation on our sterile displays of our long-range sensors. Suddenly, the screens flared and went black, burned out. We ran to the windows just in time to see the Shofixti sun burning with incredible light, many orders of magnitude
the range
greater
on
than
his
its normal
voice.
brilliance. 1,000,000 tongues of fusion fire spread through the star system, devastating the inner system's planets, but incinerating all the Ur-Quan vessels. In that moment, the hierarchy's war fleet was reduced by almost 30%. We later remembered that not too many years before the appearance of the Ur-Quan, the Shofixti had told us that they had found something. With the pride of a hatchling's first flight, they unveiled their find. It was about the size of a surface transport, but cylindrical and entirely black.
Oh, the
Across
bomb.
its surface were 1,000,000 characters scrawled in an alien script. The message was clear. Danger. Do not touch. We trusted the Shofixti to respect the warning and left the device in their possession. At the end, when the Ur-Quan were approaching their planet, the Shofixti must have realized that they could not win, but at least they could ensure that both sides would lose. They detonated the device in the outer layer of their sun. The sudden removal of a section of the sun's surface layers allowed the pressurized plasma from the interior to burst out like a miniature supernova.
Can you tell me about your royal family?
The false royals, you should say, Captain. To understand our relationship with the Veep queens, you must first learn a bit of our history. In the ancient past, we Yehat were little more than a collection of warring clans.
Did we go through this already?
That history is bloody, Captain. Hideous. We were barbarous then, aye, murderers all. Many great warlords rose from the hills and forests of our verdant homeworld to unite the clans to become king of all Yehat clans. Each one failed. It was no male who finally won the great prize, the high perch of Care Zeep Reap. No, Captain, it was a female.
Yeah, because they wouldn't talk to me until I started the Civil War.
The first of the Veep Neep dynasty. In exchange for the clan's fealty, she gave a simple, compelling promise. She guaranteed that, united under her wing, the clans would never suffer defeat, and she kept her promise. At long last, there was peace on our world. Her line kept true to this promise for over 20 centuries, soothing ruffled feathers, dispensing justice, stamping out foment. But then came the present queen, a true harridan. Under her rule, the power of the Starship clans was transferred to the sycophantic homeworld dandies, to warlords who hadn't seen true combat. We, the beak and claw of the Yehat Empire, were powerless to influence her decisions. When the Queen showed the true colours of her plumage and allied with the evil Ur-Quan worms, we realised that she would do anything to maintain the illusion of upholding her ancestors' promise, even if it meant destroying our honour. Everything that we stand for in the exchange. No, we, the true Yehat clans, seek to pull the false queen from the high perch. Perhaps we will find a new queen someday who will bring together the clans once more. Or, sadly, I fear we may never replace the Veep Neep's queens, and we shall fight clan against clan until only the bloody feathers remain.
Had nae seen true combat. I thought Ur-Quan Masters made up the Scottish accent, but nope, seems it was always there. It's fantastic. It's fantastic. Tell me about the end of the war.
I will describe these events, Captain. They make for a tale wrought with sadness and heroism and betrayal. After the Chen Jesu, Murnamhorn, and your species were defeated, we prepared a defense in the Shofixti home star, Delta Gorno. Aside our Shofixti, our adopted children, we awaited the onslaught of the Ur-Quan Armada. We waited with eagerness, with the hot anticipation of battle. But then, we received an unbelievable message from our queen. Retreat. We could not believe it. Tactical withdrawal, yes, but to pull back the entire fleet. There was no mistake. No garbled orders. We obeyed. Oh, Captain, the eyes of the Shofixti, their bright and valiant eyes as we moved away. Without us, they had no hope of forming a tactical wedge. They would barely slow the hierarchy fleet. When the Ur-Quan came, the Shofixti fought as immortal heroes, darting in and out of the dreadnought formations, and then suddenly blazing like dying stars. But in only a few hours, the Shofixti fleet was gone, and the dreadnoughts moved towards the homeworld.
I always liked the relationship between the Yehat and the Shofixti. I always thought that was a very good, I don't know, just a very interesting relationship. Do you know anything about the Vux?
The grotesque monsters. They are an effete and bigoted race, unworthy prey with one exception. General Zex. He commanded the entire Vux fleet during the Great War, and even by our high standards of battle skill, he is a genius. The brilliant tactics of Fortress Square and the dynamic triangle are his creations. Without Zex, the Vux would have fallen to our alliance fleets in weeks, but Zex always found a way to turn his own weakness into an advantage. After the war, we learned that the Primate and the Vux High Council decided to move Zex out of the picture and sent him off to luxurious retirement at Alpha Serenkov 1. We have heard that he spends his time pursuing his hobby, though we do not know what more than that.
Yeah, clearly love the Shofixti very much. Yeah. It's like their little brother. Yeah, it's interesting that they actually give Admiral Zex's location here, because you can't I don't think you can get this dialogue or start this civil war until you get the Shofixti maidens from him. So, like, giving us his location now is kind of, I don't know, pointless, right? Like, because in order to get to this point, you needed to have met Admiral Zex anyway. How can we defeat the Ur-Quan?
If I were you, brave human, I'd probably be seeking the focus of the Ur-Quan's power and do whatever is necessary to destroy it. We may have a hint as to just what that weak spot is. When we were being hierarchy battle slaves, we learned that the Ur-Quan were possessing some kind of super weapon. A huge battleship they called Samatra, with the firepower to destroy an entire star fleet. For some reason, the Ur-Quan were reluctant to use the vessel. It wasn't until their armada was finally held back at the Corwood front that they brought the Samatra's power to bear on the Alliance. Captain, here's my advice. You can be destroying dreadnoughts until the breeks come home, but you're never going to defeat the Ur-Quan hierarchy until you eliminate their Samatra.
Sarmatra. Oops.
If you need to know anything more, just ask.
Goodbye, brave rebels. Viva la revolution.
Goodbye, human comrade. Fight well.
Yeah, no mention of the Pakunk. But I guess it's like, Am I stuck? There's so many. I might be stuck a little bit. I also need to refuel. Oh, he might get to me. Ooh. Ugh. Yeah, I don't think you won't hear anything about the Pakunk until the end of the game. Okay.
No.
I gotta get out of this. This cycle of fighting.
Greetings, friend from Earth.
Oh, here we go.
The head of our revolution, Chief Guava, has led us to many great victories. We have claimed the royalist
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I should quasi-portal. That's right.
Of course.
Yeah, that's it. Okay. Yeah.
Goodbye.
Didn't even think about that. Let me just do that. Ah! There's so many. Nope. Hey, I'm off to bed. Have a good run. Thanks, Ibu, and thank you for the raid. I'll catch you next time. Didn't work. Alright, after this one I can get it. All royalists. Yeah, I'm like burning fuel with every escape too. Down at the bottom, right? Yeah, right below us. I remember my dad talking about a time where he was caught in Ur-Quan space with a maxed out flagship and he had to fight off like 20 encounters before he could just get his quasi-portal open. Yeah. Yeah, they will build up. That's cool that your dad played this too, though. Yeah, I don't really know anybody outside of my friend that introduced me to this game that's actually played this or know what I'm talking about when I talk about Star Control. It's just such a weird game to be under the radar. Starship Commander.
Captain, I'm glad you made it back in one piece. Before we go on, I have something important to tell you. A race of plant creatures called the Supox have arrived in your absence, Captain. They offered use of their ship designs and will supply you as many starship captains as we require. I, of course, accepted their offer immediately. Also, a small contingent of Utwig has visited. After spending a few days setting up our fabricators to build their Jugger starships and providing us with a few capable commanders, they departed. Captain, if you continue to build such strong alliances, we will surely win our battle against the Ur-Quan. Also, this seems strange to me and I considered not bringing it up, but not long ago 6 of my people fell unconscious simultaneously for no apparent reason. When they awoke hours later, they reported being overwhelmed by a feeling of something very wrong that had taken place. The medtechs couldn't find anything wrong with these crew members, but they discovered one correlation. All 6 of them have exceptionally high Esper ratings.
Your dad got you into this. Oh, that's awesome. Offload minerals. Not that we need it.
The analysis reads as follows. Subject, Utwood bomb device. Data, analysis has yielded little information about this device, largely because of our technicians' unwillingness to open it or even remove the bomb from your ship. That aside, here's what we know so far. The device is correctly defined as a bomb, one of enormous destructive potential, but it's not of Utwig origin. Nothing about it relates to the technology we see in the Jugger ship. We believe it to be of late precursor origin, though it somewhat resembles certain Chenjesu technology. Its original function? Probably a planeteering tool for dispersing unwanted moons. Summary? Unless there's a strong reason to do otherwise, do not activate this device. Leave it alone. Any experimentation should be conducted at least 12 astronomical units from this starbase.
Yeah, since Pekunk
preferably
died.
a bit further. That's the end of our scientists' report.
Yeah, I thought maybe they would survive because of Yehat or in like a civil war, but maybe I messed up. I mean, I still have 4 Pekunk ships, so I can use them for the Sumatra fight. And I think you get some Pekunk ships later on anyway, right? The scientist analysis dialogue is some of the best. Yeah, it's really good. It's really well written.
Be careful out.
They come back for the Sumatra fight. Do they always die? I guess they do. Yeah, my memory is very iffy on this game. Yeah, I don't think I played it last year. So I think it's been like a good 2 years. Let's get some fuel. Even though we can grab fuel from the Melnorm. Let's just go here. We have enough money. Fuel up. Crew up. I didn't go talk to the Chenjes, or talk to the Tremor. They die unless you set off the Yacht Civil War. Okay. I need to talk to the Tremor, right? To get the bomb ready? I believe. And then outfit it on my start. I can't change it right now, can I? Yeah, no, I can't. Yeah, because the Tremor said to come talk to them after we had gotten everything ready. Ready to finish the game? Yep, let's do it. Procyon it is. I don't know much about this game, but it looks ambitious as heck for 92. Yeah, Terry, this game is fantastic. It is so good. It is so good. Yeah, it's very epic in scope, and it may be like a little intimidating at first, but it's just across the board just such a fun game. They're also going to remove all your crew anyway. Oh well. All right, let's go finish the game. Let's probably just take a portal, right? Ugh. Autopilot, just autopilot somewhere. I love how you have a whole fleet of Tremor, Pekunk, and Yehat ships, and Fwifo and some rando ores. Yeah. Fwifo, man, he's my road dog. I go nowhere without him. Here? No, is it here? Hold on a second, let me make sure I got the right portal. Yeah, it is to the left, okay. It's that one. Yeah. Yeah, I'll probably get rid of the ore ship. I probably should have gotten rid of the ore ship before I went to Procyon. But yeah, Fwifo, he's ride or die. That reminds me, apparently there was a plan for something bad to happen if you brought an ore ship into quasi-space like this. Oh, really? That would be interesting, yeah. Because what, it's the Airlu and the ores that always talk about quasi-space. Second planet? Yeah.
You are ready. You are fully prepared for the undertaking.
Them,
There is every chance that you will be able to destroy the Sumatra and stop both the Ur-Quan and the Kor-Ah.
So what happens now?
We will now fit the precursor weapon and our own crystal amplification system to your vessel by routing a portion of your flagship's fusion power through the weapon's ignition chamber. Its destructive force will be multiplied by a large factor.
We'll fire this weapon at the Sumatra, right? It's not going to hurt my ship, is it?
Your vessel will be totally annihilated.
Chimera voice definitely has some bass. Whoa, gee, that's bad. I don't suppose there's anything we can do to change that, is there?
No.
Very well. Proceed with the modifications.
The completion date for your vessel's modification is roughly 2 weeks hence, so that you and your human companions may make any necessary preparations at your starbase. We will now transport you and your crew back to Earth immediately. Good luck, Captain.
Yeah, I don't remember what configuration I used for Sumatra. I know it was always like Yeehaw.
Good to see you again, Captain.
Pekunk,
By the way,
and
I thought
ships.
you should know. In the 2 weeks that have passed since the Chimera began to work on your vessel, they attached the Utwig bomb to your ship and have also put in place their own crystalline amplification devices to boost dramatically the power of the weapon. This work is now complete and your flagship is ready for whatever final modifications you desire. The Chimera technicians wanted me to explain to you that the bomb and its crystal power boosters are fragile and cannot be moved from their positions at the back of your vehicle. Now I have some bad news and some good news. The Chimera had to remove all your main modules, weapons, crew pods, and the whole lot, including your emergency warp escape unit, so pick your engagements carefully, Captain. In addition, their equipment now fills the rear 10 slots, leaving you only 6 for your own module. But here's the good news. The Chimera have provided us with an unbelievable wealth of minerals and other resources. We no longer have limits on what we can build for your flagship or your fleet.
My favorite is a Kor-Ah response. If you escape from them, get into a fight with them. You said you'd destroy us before. We escaped before. You can't defeat us. Give up. They respond, we did. You did. Yes, we can. No. I've actually never seen that dialogue before. I don't think I've ever tried to escape from a Kor-Ah ship. I usually just try to destroy them.
We're all dependent.
What should I do? What should I do? Modules, I don't really... Just need crew, I guess? I don't know. Fuel, obviously. I don't need any, I'm really not going to be fighting with this ship, right? Yeah. Underrated dialogue in this game is conversations you have with the Ur-Quan after getting attacked by the Dinyari. Also the conversation you have with the Ur-Quan during the Death March. Let's do a save. Let's go here. No, not here. Let's go here. Ending. The Ur-Quan have the mother all freakouts if you tell them the Dinyari mind-controlled you into Ur-Quan's face. Oh, really? Yeah, well, they sounded actually a little desperate last time we talked to them. They were just like, please go to Earth and await our sentencing, because if you fuck with us and Kor-Ah win, you guys are dead. So they almost seemed concerned. Yeah, that's the thing about this game. It is definitely easy to miss some of this dialogue, because you need to do very specific things. So I guess I'll get rid of Flifo. I'll get rid of the Ur ship. And maybe I'll keep the Chimera ships just for the actual fighting before we get to the Sumatra. I think that works. Alright, Flifo. Bye, sir. The Ur-Quan have much more depth than they seem like they would at first. Yeah. Yeah, at first they just seemed like, you know, terrorists, but they eventually try to, like, reason with you that the Korra, like, they're trying to save you from the Korra. No, Fliffo. Yep, sorry, he's gone. Let's do more Chimera ships. They strike me as one of those strict parental types, restricting you because they care about your safety. Yeah, they don't want you to go out in the world and get hurt. Fliffo's still alive, he's just vibing on the station away from the line of fire. It's what he would want anyway. Yeah, he's hanging out with the humans. Alright, are we good? I think we're good. 4 of each? I think that should be fine.
Yes, we're all...
Do we go back and talk? Ooh, the Supox are getting hurt. Do we go back and talk to the Chimera? Do they give us the location of the Sumatra? Oh my god. I feel like I'm forgetting. Oh, you didn't get fuel? Oh no, you're right. Woo. Let's go back. I just built fuel pods. Yeah, let's do that. There we go. I also like the little graphical touches here, like you can see the fuel pods actually filling up. Same thing with the crew. Yeah, I guess if I got stranded, I could always buy it from the Melnorm. But yeah, let's just buy it here. We have unlimited money. Yeah, so where do we get the information for the Sumatra location? Do I have it written down? Maybe not. Is it the Chimera? I feel like it's Chimera. One thing I do is get a tank of fuel from the Melnorm and immediately sell it to the humans for money. Because 20 fuel per fuel is insane, yeah. That's actually a good hack. Yeah, do I go back to, let's talk to Pet.
Are you lonely, Captain? Are you misunderstood by everybody else on the ship? Is that why you keep calling me when I'm asleep?
Feels so crazy expensive you'd think this game was made today. Yeah. What do you suggest I do now?
When I was finally prepared for the final confrontation with the Ur-Quan, I would use me, the talking pet, to distract the Ur-Quan for a single moment, thus permitting me, who is really you at this point, to make the death strike against the Ur-Quan. Goodbye.
Do I talk to the Chimera? Speaking of which, you can cheat the Druge and get many thousands upon thousands of RU worth of fuel, and they have a despairing freak out. What? I didn't know you could do that. I'll have to check out these dialogue options. I don't think I've ever tried to cheat the Druge out. Oh, really? Interesting. That's pretty cool. So you basically just send your flagship in with nothing but fuel tanks. That's cool. Yeah, I would have never thought to do that.
We greet you. Yes, we have reached 2 conclusions. 1, the location of the Sumatra can be confined to the stars in the Craterus constellation.
Craterus.
Seek the vehicle in this region. 2, because the Ur-Quan lost so many ships when the Shofixti caused their own sun to flare, the Ko-R's forces are grossly superior to the Ur-Quan. If the war is not over between the Ur-Quan and the Ko-R, it shall be soon, with the Ko-R victorious. When this happens, the Ko-R will move through space, destroying all intelligent races one by one until none remain. You must not be distracted. The Sumatra is the key to their dominance. Destroy their sacred trophy, and united with our allies, we can defeat their star fleet.
Yeah, how many people have played this game and never come across that Druge dialogue? Like, I've beaten this game, you know, probably over 10 times. Never thought to try. Love the voice acting. Yeah, it's good. This game is just full of tiny details that make me love it so much. Yeah. Yeah, I think at some point, Admiral Vex's mission, we have to go kill the monster to get the Shofixi maidens. Like, he gives you that weird riddle that's kind of hard to understand, but I think the thread dash will give you some sort of dialogue, some sort of information related to that location. So now what do I do?
Seek the location of the Sumatra. Fly there with greatest speed.
Where's Craterus at?
Powers of the Dinyari.
In the middle,
and
yeah.
while the Ur-Quan are in chaos, destroy the Sumatra.
Some urgency there. Oh yeah, that is the most obscure thing in this entire game, the location of the Bucks Beast. Yeah, I mean, it doesn't...
You are prepared.
1 second.
With courage and fortune at your side, you will be victorious.
Yeah, it's like a pep rally. The Chimera are just like, let's go. You will defeat them. Yeah, like if you look at the star map, like the beast is up over here, right? And he said it looks like a snake that swallowed something, but there's no way to tell whether this looks like a snake. But if you look at the map, let me display cap it here. If you look at the map, you can see that there's a snake right there and there. That's whatever it ate. But yeah, just looking at the star map in game, you're never gonna see that. So yeah, a snake that ate something. Yep. Yeah. So word of advice to anyone that plays this game: look at the map. The map will tell you so much. Okay, let's get out of here. Anywhere, don't care. Save it. Yeah, without that map, you know, you'd be kind of just clueless. You wouldn't, you know where to even start. What's the center? Okay, right there. Is it here? Hold on a second. Yeah, it's there. Let's save it. Alright, the Craterus. I guess I could just type, but let's just search. Beta Craterus? I think it would be like Alpha Craterus, probably, right? Looks like a big old star. Let's do it. Yeah, Yehat's still in a war. Yep. So I guess it just doesn't resolve until the end. Oh, I know the answer. Pick me, pick me. Here? I mean, you can tell me. It's fine. Eventually, process of elimination, I would find it. Woo! I would just reload my game. Oh, that's not it. Delta? Okay, it's Delta. What happens if I talk to them?
We will give you no more warnings, renegade human.
Yeah. I love their dialogue. Or their voice acting. Yes, Delta, I just wasn't saying it because you mentioned wanting to play only using in-game info. Yeah, I mean, process of elimination, I would have just, you know, gone to every Kratos system, reloaded my game to save fuel and time.
A final command, human. But it is more of a plea. You're insubordinate.
Oh, I've seen this. Yeah, this is yeah, same thing with the quasi-space portals. I don't mind using. How? I mean, I could just... No, I can't kill them, actually. What the hell? Why? Oh, can I not escape? Oh, I can't escape! I just killed myself. I can't actually escape. Kill me. Kill me. Yeah, I don't have my escape unit. Ah, damn. Damn. Alright, well that's, you know, one way of reloading my save. Alright. Hey, he said to pick your in-gamers carefully. Yep, I was on autopilot. Delta Crater. Yeah. Damn it, I shouldn't listen to Hayes. I always tune him out. Let's just do it. Yeah, I guess this is good. Imagine if that's how the story ended. Yeah, the end. Do I use my... I think I use my talking pet now, right?
I sense the presence of my ancient slaves. It is time, Captain.
What now, Dinyari?
Oh, gosh. Gee, I don't know. Let's just sit here and talk a while and ignore those thousands of dreadnoughts that are gonna cream us in a few seconds.
I'm scared. What if this doesn't work?
I'm scared, Denari. What if it doesn't work? My species have waited 200 centuries for this moment, so stop blubbering. Let's get to work.
Employ your powers. Confuse Ur-Quan.
Okay, now, whatever you do,
this line cracks me up.
Once I've started, don't leave the star system. We've only got one chance at this. Let's make it good. Here I go.
Oh. Run! I mean, I don't know if they can actually, if I can actually run into them. Let's just... Ending. This game is full of gems, yeah. Alright, let me see if I remember how to defeat this. I don't know if there's an easy way of defeating the Sumatra, but I am very slow when it comes to killing this flagship.
You may not approach the ancient Sumatra, the symbol of Ur-Quan dominance. Your presence here is further violation of the slave laws, which your species have already violated so flagrantly. We cannot tolerate such insubordination. Your species' penalty shall be annihilation.
Yeah, you have to fight the Ur-Quan and Korva. Someone mentioned something about activating a cyborg or something to skip this fight? Well, my flagship. No. Woo. Yeah, the Chimera ships are good. Not very good against the Korra. Yeah. There's an option in the settings that lets the AI fight any battle for you, but it doesn't know how to fight the Sumatra. Oh, okay. So it just skips the fight entirely? Wow, that's crazy. Yeah, I didn't know you could do that.
Launch fighters.
Oh, both died. I'm gonna have to fight 4 each, right? Ooh. Yeah, that'd be funny. Yeah, just skip the end game fight and just go immediately to here's the ending. Ooh, that wasn't good. Wasn't great. 3 each. Uh-oh. I have 1 more Shimmer ship left. That's not good. You still do the last conflict with Dinyari. Go standing. Ooh. Maybe I should have brought 1 more ship? I don't know how to really... Yeah, I don't really know how to use the yacht. I should have brought 1 more Chimera ship. Or been, you know, better. I might need to go back. Yeah. Okay, that's not too bad. I did lose a yacht ship, though.
Greetings, human friend. We know you're about to be attacking the Sumatra and probably don't like being interrupted, but we have important news. The rebellion is
there we go.
won.
Yep.
We are victorious. We have pulled the Veep Neep Harpy Queen and her cronies from the high perch, and better yet, we have found a new queen. A queen who will unite the clans in peace and harmony as never before. You will never guess who it is, Captain. A Pikunk, yes, it is true. They survived their absorption into our culture and are now providing us with insights into ourselves we never dreamed of. We only thought we were being happy birds of prey. We were fooling ourselves. Our new queen's name is Breaky Gardy the First, and her first command was to rush here and bring you these ships, Yehat Terminators and Pakunk Furies. No, Captain, together we can attack the Sumatra.
To be honest, I'm glad it exists. I don't want to have to learn how to pilot the Sumatra fight. Yeah, it's kind of a grind. It's kind of a grind. Let's save. Done.
Okay, human. You made it past the Sumatra's guards, and now you can attack the vessel itself. So listen closely. The Sumatra is protected by a thick shell of fused asteroids, reinforced with a weak stasis field. You'll never break through that. The only opening through the asteroid shield is covered with a powerful force screen. One touch of that screen, you're history, Captain. To destroy the Sumatra, you'll have to destroy the shield generators embedded in the asteroid shell. To drop the force screen, you'll have to destroy all 8 of them. When the screen is down, bring in your flagship, move into the asteroid shell, and then press the big red button on your controls. That starts the detonation sequence. Your escape pod will eject automatically. Just hope you're far enough away before that ship blows. Okay, human, this is it. The last battle, your final moment of triumph. Don't screw up. In case you're wondering, I'm not going with you, Captain. I'm staying on board. Why, you ask? Because I'm locked in here, you idiot. Get me out. Help, help.
It's a fun fight casually, but at the end of a speed run, I'm not trying to deal with that. Yeah, it's a little time consuming. I think I just use the Bakunk usually. Yeah. Oh,
dodo,
right.
stupid, worm, dodo, fool, dodo, twit, moron, baby, fool, loser, twit, baby, fool, jerk, loser, baby, twit, dodo, worm, jerk, dodo, twit, dummy, jerk, moron, idiot, dodo, worm, stupid, loser, jerk, idiot, fool,
Yeah, the
dodo,
turning
baby,
on the Pekunk
loser,
ship is
stupid,
so
wimp, moron,
sensitive.
wimp, jerk, twit, stupid, moron, stupid, idiot, fool, jerk, loser, idiot, twit, dummy, baby, dummy, fool, dummy, dodo, twit, wimp, stupid, idiot, fool, idiot, dodo,
There we
worm,
go.
dummy, baby, wimp, fool, idiot, jerk, worm,
Ooh.
moron, idiot, twit, jerk, moron, baby, dummy, moron, idiot, dodo, stupid, baby, stupid, idiot, dodo, loser, baby, dummy, twit, idiot, loser, baby, dodo, wimp,
Yeah,
idiot,
turning
wimp,
is so
twit, wimp,
touchy.
stupid, dodo, loser,
Ooh.
wimp, idiot, moron, baby, dummy, worm, idiot, jerk, twit.
Oh no! I messed up. Zelnak not trying to let anyone else get enslaved, yeah. Talk about a humiliating way to finish off the Ur-Quan. Flying in circles around their sacred battle platform, going dodo, idiot, moron, fool, twit, wimp. Yeah, I was just about to say that. Yeah, and no resurrection? Really? That's lame. Not even one? I wonder what the percentage chance is of actually getting resurrected.
Worm, dummy, twit, stupid, loser, jerk, fool, twit, worm, idiot,
Oh,
moron,
missed it.
twit, dummy,
1 in 3? Okay.
wimp, idiot,
Ugh.
baby, dodo, twit, loser, jerk, moron, worm, baby, dodo, twit,
I need to do a wider
dodo,
circle here.
stupid, dummy,
Oh, I missed.
jerk, wimp,
Ooh.
idiot, fool, baby, fool, wimp, moron,
There we
baby,
go.
fool, wimp, jerk, wimp, jerk, twit, worm, loser, wimp, dummy, loser, wimp, loser,
One
wimp,
more.
fool, idiot, stupid, jerk, idiot, dummy, idiot, baby, dummy, wimp, moron, worm, fool, idiot, loser, fool, wimp, worm, baby, jerk, baby, dodo, dummy, twit,
There we
dodo,
go.
fool.
Alright, let's see if I resurrect. Of course. Alright, let's see if I resurrect. Oh, oh, come on. Of course. When I need it, never happens. There we go. Okay. So now I can just go in, right? Good idea to kill the projectiles. That was a sneak attack. Alright, let's just... Oop.
Baby, idiot, jerk, loser,
Mm.
dummy, baby, loser, worm, fool, worm, baby, moron, baby, twit, worm, jerk, stupid, wimp, jerk,
Hmm.
stupid, dodo, twit, stupid, fool, stupid, worm, wimp.
Also, you can
loser,
escape with
idiot,
other ships, not just the
dodo,
flagship. Oh, yeah. Probably should have done that.
moron, baby, dodo, loser, fool, baby, dodo, stupid, fool, stupid, idiot, jerk, twit, moron, jerk, wimp, twit, dummy, dodo, fool, dummy, twit, loser, moron, twit, wimp, twit, moron, idiot, worm, idiot, stupid, baby, worm, wimp, loser, twit, loser, worm,
Oops.
jerk,
Let me give
dummy,
myself some time
idiot,
here.
worm, loser, baby, idiot, baby, moron, dummy.
Can you destroy
worm,
these fireballs?
jerk,
You can, right?
Fool, baby, fool,
Yeah.
wimp,
I think.
stupid, idiot.
There we go.
wimp,
Okay. Yeah.
Dummy, twit.
Didn't look like I was doing enough
loser,
damage.
Baby, idiot, worm, fool, twit, moron, loser, moron, baby, jerk, twit, wimp, twit, baby,
Ugh.
twit, moron,
Terrible.
baby, moron, dodo, jerk,
stupid, worm, loser, idiot, wimp, idiot,
Come on.
dummy.
Oh, there's two of them? I remember seeing someone lose to the projectiles at the end. Come on, let's go. There we go. So if I hit escape... Okay. Yeah, I think we're ready, right? Let's do it. Walk-off home run here. After swapping their flagship in at the end. Yeah. I almost did. 100-hour Let's Play? Holy crap. I mean, this is a pretty long playthrough for someone who's already played it. I think I've got like almost 20 hours in it. 25? Talana. When I awoke, there was an angel floating above me. I knew I was dead. But if one has to die, I thought to myself, this was definitely the right way to be dead. That was about the time I heard Talana's voice, telling me to stop babbling and listen for a moment. She told me that the escape pod had been torn in half. I had been unconscious for over 3 weeks. But my crew and I had succeeded in our mission. The force of the explosion, amplified by the chimeric crystals, had been sufficient to vaporize the Sumatra. And following the destruction of the Sumatra battle platform, the fleets of the Ur-Quan and the Korra had fallen into chaos, and had been vanquished by chimera forces and allied starships. Then Talana told me to sit up. She said there was something she thought I'd like to see. I pulled myself up and looked around. I was in sickbay of the starbase, looking out over Earth. Beneath me throbbed the sick red glow of the Ur-Quan slave shield. Talana smiled and said that for the past few days, the Shimur had been working on lowering the shield, and that it should be neutralized right about now. With a flare of incandescent light, the slave shield vanished. And for the first time in my life, I saw the true colors of Earth. Blues and greens in 1,000 different shades. As we watched, we could see the first signs of ships coming up from Earth. They lifted from the planet's surface to join us in space. The destiny of mankind has been delayed for over 20 years. But now our world was free and nothing could stop us. I stayed in that hospital for almost a month. But that day I watched the shield fall and beautiful Talana stood at my side. I'll never forget that day, not for the rest of my life. But grandfather, then what happened? Yeah, how did you get home? How long did it take before you and Grandma finally got married? Oh, well, we intended to come right home. We got a little sidetracked. Talana and I didn't make it back here to Unzerwald until almost 5 years later. But grandfather, what happened? Where did you go? And how did you fix the Mark II? That, my children, is an entirely different story. Unfortunately, the Thought Pick died. Oh, actually, they still show up. Thank you for playing the Ur-Quan Masters. This game has been brought to you by Bowl. Frungy, the sport of kings. Oh, it wasn't. Yes, it was. Frungy had nothing to do with it. This game was about war, slavery, intolerance, heroism, justice, and the inevitable triumph of good over evil. Are you crazy? The developer got millions in Fungi endorsements. No, they didn't. Yes, they did. No, they didn't. Yes, they did. Did not. Did too. Did not. Did too. I can hear it in the Zockpot pick voices too. Yeah, me too. So, you probably thought I was dead, didn't you? Well, I'm not. I got away from the ship at the last second. And now I'm really going to cause some trouble. In fact, that's what the sequel's going to be about. Yeah, that's the ticket. Me and my exciting adventures. As I conquer the galaxy for the greater glory of me. It will have action. It will have drama. It will have gratuitous alien sex scenes. It's going to be great. Happy campers are the best. It is happy. Hold it. I'm getting sick of this stupid dialogue. Who wrote this stuff? A 5-year-old? Okay, I'll try it again. Happy campers are best. It is good to smell you again. Hello again, heroic humanoid. Ever since you returned the Ur-Quan to us, everything has been wonderful, just perfect. Within just 2 days, our factories will begin churning out appropriate facial appliances, and I have already picked out my first mask, the Domino of Unrivaled Merriment. Yes, we are all ecstatic, even the High Proctor gambles, as she performs the exultant caper of revelation. Look how she leaps with the Ur-Quan held high. How she twists, how she twirls, how she slips and tosses the Ur-Quan into the air. Oh no. I can't hear Scooby-Doo noises in the background of the Wars music. Yeah. I am furious and ready to kill. Throughout this entire game, I've done nothing but bluster and threaten. I've had no opportunity to show my true skills as an actor, my depth and range. No one knows my sensitivity, my gentle inner being. What if from now on I'm typecast as a heavy? Now Spielberg may never call me. Yeah, blooper reel. Whew, I'm glad that's all over. That was tough playing second banana to the Utwig. Now I'm hungry, but I'm sick and tired of sunlight, sunlight, sunlight. I want some real food. Like a hamburger or a steak. Better yet, how about a dog? In case you were wondering about me, don't worry, I'm doing fine. In fact, I just talked with the designers and they have assured me that the sequel will be all about me. Isn't that great? They said they wanted to move away from the warrior mythos and expand more into the healer cycle. This may be my big chance. The only thing I'm not sure about is a new costume they want me to wear. They said this one would be really revealing. Tisk, tisk. Ah, I see someone approaches, but who is it? Ho ho, it is the creature which I wrongly called a disgusting Ur-Quan Simwat. And a cowardly Sugswan. And a poachless lardlog freak. And a leprous non-functional sex organ. And a wallowing, phlegm-filled or grunty belly licker. Ha! My human friend has returned. So what am I doing here, you ask? I'm trying to get some rest, that's what. I'll be lucky if I didn't have a heart attack soon. You have no idea how hard it is to personally replenish an entire species. Yeah, the Shofixi voice acting was a little cringy. Ah, a final parting with our favorite seeker of enlightenment. How sad. But wait, this doesn't have to end. We have established a conduit from the reams of our harmonic awareness directly to you. You can use this channel to ask us questions about your past lives or your future destiny. Just call 1-900-PAKUNKRA. That's 1,900 per Kunkra, 24 hours a day. Only $2 a minute. Children under 18 must have parental permission before calling. I like how the Pekunk phone psychics. Yeah, remember that when that used to be a thing? I can't do this. So, I suppose you are wondering what I'm doing at the control console. I can't do Scottish at all. Well, I guess I can tell you now. I'm writing a screenplay. Yeah, I can't do Scottish. It's an existential thriller. Kind of a cross between a Woody Allen Eggsfest mixed with some Toby Hooper's best work. But actually, this is just my way of getting my wing in the door, you see. What I really want to do is direct. Yeah, honestly, remove the racially insensitive stuff with the show fixed it, yep. I hope you know that contract negotiations are going to be very rough. For my role in the sequel, yes, rough indeed, to begin with. I want 10% of the royalties, creative control over my dialogue, and a flat cut of the toy licenses. What? What did you say? The sequel is going to be all about me? How wonderful, what an honor, what a great chance to move up the ladder towards producer. Forget everything I said about license fees. It's just an honor just to work with you. The Dinyari and the Druid sounded the same. Blah, blah, blah. Mary had a little lamb. I like to hold fuzzy little animals and give them huggy wuggies. You're probably wondering why Ur-Quan is saying such stupid things. Well, he isn't saying them. I am. That's right, me. The little guy down in the corner. Since I've been stuck down here this entire game, translating Submit or Die into 100 different languages, I just thought I'd take the opportunity to express my feelings. You want to know what I think? I think this whole game could have been better if they'd done it as a musical. That's what I think, but do the designers listen to me? No. Korra next? Nope. Oh no, it's one of those ultra gross humans again. Quick, hide your eye. Ah, look at that pulpy red thing in its mouth. How it wriggles and writhes like a wet bloodworm, and plays over the hard white nubs that protrude from its head bone. I think I'm going to be sick. We are the Ur-Quan Korra, the followers of the path of now and forever. You are filth, we shall cleanse. You will be annihilated, damn. Cut, let's start over. Hey, Mr. Director, can you please think of some other word besides annihilate? Oh, what's the use? I give up. You're in Discord? Yeah, my Discord's up. Do you really believe Project Blue Book revealed everything the Army Air Corps knew? Do you know what really happened at Roswell, New Mexico in the late 1940s? Have you even heard about the Men in Black? Do you have any friends who have missing days? Do you sleep with your window unlocked? Be seeing you. And that is it. Oh wait, did the Ilrath not get a... Did the Ilrath not get a post-credits? There was... Let's see, who else? Who else was missing? Obviously, like the Earthlings. Yeah, the Ilrath didn't talk. The Melnorm. The Spathy. The Mycon. The Unga. Yeah. Huh, that's weird. I thought all the races had talked, yeah. Interesting. But yeah, I could have swore the Ilrath had a post-credits sequence, but maybe not. Maybe not. The Slylandro, yeah. The Chinjesu, technically, or the Shimur, I guess you would say. Yeah. I wonder why not. Maybe they just ran out of time. Or ran out of jokes. Huh, interesting. Alright, guys, well, it is 8. I don't think anything happens during the rest of this credit sequence, so I think we're going to wrap up the stream. Yeah, we finished the game. I'm happy. Clearly there's room in the credits for them, but maybe they didn't have anything to write, yeah. Yeah, I'll have to research it and double check. Yeah, I thought depending on what you did in the game determined what happens in a post-credit, so when the Zotfot pick died, I thought I wasn't going to get their post-credit sequence about Fungible. But I guess not. Or maybe they changed that for Ur-Quan Masters. Yeah, I'll have to look it up. And also I want to try out the HD version. So yeah, guys, thanks for hanging out. Hope you enjoyed watching me stumble my way through Star Control 2. We'll be back on next Tuesday, 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. As always, Tuesdays and Thursdays. I hope you guys enjoyed the game. Let's find someone to raid. Yeah, no idea what I'm going to stream next. Hey, Knuckles, thank you for the follow. I very much appreciate it. We do a lot of retro and indie games here. I had finished my backlog, so I kind of went on a fun run of all my favorite games. So Star Control 2 was one of them. And I also did Secret of Monkey Island and also Maniac Mansion. Who is online? Camilio. Let's raid Camilio. He's playing Zork. He was one of the people that I introduced to Star Control 2, and he really loved it. He actually said I undersold it. Yeah. And it's a fantastic game. So we'll go say hi to him. He's a fellow Star Control 2 fan. All right, everyone. If I don't see you, have a good weekend, and I'll see you next week.